I don't know, man. It all drives me. You carry a cell phone, Artie? You're not even up to that yet.
No, I got a cell phone. You want me to show it to you?
No, I want to see it.
It looks like that Maxwell Smart shoe phone.
No,
he's got a shoe phone.
You're telling me this is already, like, obsolete?
Obsolete.
I mean, obsolete.
Absolute.
Look, that's a fucking cell phone.
I got that. That's the Razor.
You still have an antenna on yours.
Oh, my God.
You got the old one, dude.
Wait, no, I do not. You know what? This is the Mercedes phone they give you. I bought it 3 months ago.
The Mercedes phone?
You know that.
Who gives a hoot about Mercedes phones?
What they do is they say, when you get a Mercedes and you lease one, they say, give us your old cell phone, we'll give you ours, and it's a full, you can plug it into the car, or you take it out and you use it.
Right, I understand that, but your phone has an antenna.
So does my Mercedes.
Hey, Ralph, you're on the air.
I believe you should purchase the Vio type of computer.
No, I'm not. I like the IBM one because of the nipple in the middle.
It is smaller and lighter than
No, it
the
isn't.
IBM.
It's the same size. In fact, the IBM is a little bit lighter.
It will fit better into your various purses.
Yeah,
It's smaller. It's a screen. You saw Vinny's. That thing was like 9
I know. I loved it. But if it had a nipple...
You know what? I like a full keypad.
It has a full keypad.
It has a full keypad.
If the Vio had a little center nipple, I would buy it.
Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, I don't like it. I have it on my IBM computer. You can have an option. I don't like it.
You know, that iPod phone, it doesn't have a camera on it, though.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, it says right here in the article, it's a camera. And they say the camera is a built-in 2-megapixel camera will snap photos with a resolution that greatly exceeds that of most camera phones.
Well, that's true if it's 2 megapixels.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The thing's going to cost like $500-600.
Yeah, between $400 and $600. $499 to $599.
Yeah, 5 to 6.
I do have to leapfrog, as you say, into this technology.
Yeah, you'd have fun with it.
It's a little scary. Like, Apple is taking over, like, media and stuff.
If they make a good product, they deserve it.
Why not?
Yeah, but, like, you know, it's all proprietary. You can't, like, if you download something, or you can only download onto their stuff. You know, it's like...
The iPhone will also feature what is called the Safari browser, where users can view any web page the way it was designed to be seen and zoom in and expand any section by tapping on a multi-touch display with a finger.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. One potential drawback is they're exclusively singular, but singular is good, so...
Yeah, I like singular. I use them.
Yeah.
That's probably a good company to buy into. Apple stock went up like $10 yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, fuck do I know?
Like right now, me and Frank Sebastian are trying to write this other thing, and when he has to send me, it's like the Pony Express days. It takes 3 days for me to get it.
Oh,
you're about the only one.
Because I have a fax machine, but it don't work.
No, but you would love, like, you sit in your computer and Frank says, I want to send you something, and it's there within 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You could see it while he's talking to you about it.
Is Frank lost in the dark ages?
No, Frank has all that shit. One of the great, well...
Why do you do stuff like that, though, Artie? Why don't you make your life easier?
Here's a great story about this incompetence.
He's not going to answer.
It's real quick. I'm zoning you out, Ralph.
Like most of the audience.
No, Ralph, you know, I agree.
He refuses to deal with you on this.
You're 100% right, but me and Frank were trying to put the finishing touches like a couple years ago on Beer League, so... He says he didn't want to bug me. He wanted to know our vacation schedule. This is a great My Manager story. So he's like, so he could figure out when to fly to New York so we can get together to write. So he doesn't want to bug me, so he contacts my manager, Peter, and goes, Pete, listen, I want to know Artie's vacation schedule, what days he's going to have off. As soon as you get it, this was the beginning of the year, let me know so I know when to get together. So my manager actually did this. The vacation schedule wasn't out yet. My manager didn't have it. So he emails and faxes to Frank. He has an assistant do this. A list of holidays. So, in other words, now Frank basically has a cover letter that said, listen, Frank, the vacation schedule isn't out, but I know for a fact these are the holidays Artie will have off. So Frank now had a generic list of American holidays. Frank called me up. He was so funny. He goes, Art, someone can stay out late the night before Thanksgiving.
Hey, Howard.
That's funny.
Like he wasted office time.
Yes, Gary.
You know what's funny about Artie and the computer? You know, so like 3 or 4 years ago, I guess Artie was watching you all the time, and Jeff Schick was up here all the time. So he sort of got caught up in that whole thing. So ordered a very expensive computer, which Jeff brought to Artie's house and hooked up, where it sat for 4 years and did virtually nothing. So now Artie got caught up again, I guess, over this
I broke the computer.
But doing what?
I got so pissed off. I was in my office one day. I got so mad at something. So mad about something that rhymes with Zana. And I hit the laptop with like a bat. Picked up a bat, and I just went boom.
Oh, my God.
You took it out on the computer.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
So I'm not a wife beater.
So, Howard, over this last...
computer beater.
I am.
I believe over this last vacation, because I heard Artie say, did you get a new computer?
Well, what happened was it sat there broken for 2 years.
Oh.
Okay, and then finally, Jeff... this assistant kid scheduled it all. I woke up one day to a door knocking, and I was asleep. I said, what the you two doing here? He goes, you don't know we had an appointment. So Jeff put in brand new, most expensive laptop they got, and I haven't used it yet. It's been a month.
Howard, 4 years he never used that computer.
I went to my website once.
It's so great, though. And so everything's wireless.
It's
now. You can
it's
wireless
amazing.
your
I'm
house.
not arguing
Frank
with that.
could email you any pages he just wrote.
I'm not arguing.
Artie, does anything normal go on in your life? It's like everything's a story. Everything goes.
Well, you know, like a lot of people, Ralph, I do stay home all day looking at action figures, and you know, I have those normal days where I'm afraid of gas and I won't leave for 4 weeks.
It's not normal. Your driving is not normal.
How about 40 years?
My driving's not normal. How is my driving not
You
normal?
squeeze yourself in that little car and then you drive 900 miles an hour drunk through the streets of New York.
Oh.
Excuse me, I did hear something
Fuck
the
you,
other
like
day.
one time that happened.
The other day when Artie... Howard.
Yeah.
The other day when Artie and Scott got out of here, apparently it took a while for Artie to get the seatbelt.
DePace, you're a dirtbag. No, because DePace has one of those awful conservative Republican, I'm conserving everything, shaped cars for one of his jerk-off kids not to, like, hit his head or something.
This is great.
And it's like an enormous, like, ugly K car. It looks like a guy who just never had an ounce of fun in his life.
It's a Dodge Charger. A Dodge Charger is like a muscle car. It's like a Mustang.
A muscle car.
You know what I mean?
My car beat the shit out of your car.
350 horsepower.
So what happened? You couldn't get the seatbelt on?
It looks like my car's big dumb bodyguard.
What did you do? You already couldn't get the seatbelt on, Scott?
No, what happened was it's one of those like awful cars where it's like, if you don't put the seatbelt on, it's like bing, ding,
It has a weight sensor in the front seat.
It does not.
Yes, it does. I swear to God.
Well, tell it to get a hair sensor.
It's for safety for kids. If there's a kid there, it'll turn the airbag off.
Oh, you don't be kids. Don't even be safe.
So Artie's sitting in it, and the
computer went, that's no kid.
That's a kid with the Ed Musburger's disease.
So Artie called into the show, was waiting on hold, and that's the noise I heard the whole time.
You, it wasn't that.
I said, Artie, you got to put the seatbelt on, but he couldn't get it over. He's going, I'm trying to help him.
I don't want to get it. I don't want to be. I hate seatbelts. They're awful.
Oh, that's smart.
They're dumb.
It looked like his arms are real short. You know, he was like trying to.
My arms are real short.
So how long did it take him to wrestle with his seatbelt before he finally got on? Who won?
5 minutes, and then finally we got it.
Were you trying to help him?
I had to do it. I buckled it in.
You buckled him in.
Yeah.
Here, Artie, I'll buckle you in.
You know you can't deny any of this.
Did you have to tell your computer?
I can deny every bit of it because I wasn't trying to do it. I was doing it half-assed because it was a stupid thing. My car doesn't do that.
Even though you had to buckle him in, he's not a kid, so the airbags wouldn't turn off?
My car doesn't beep when your seatbelt isn't on.
Well, your car's not as good as mine, then.
Yeah, it's the car's fault, Artie.
Yeah, but he was making noises, grunting.
I just want to go back to one thing with Artie and technology, because he said something earlier that I thought was funny. His Mercedes phone...
Scott, get back there and direct the show.
Yeah.
His Mercedes phone that he has, those things are insanely expensive, Howard, because I went through this with BMW.
Right, I know.
This is before Bluetooth, right? Now there's Bluetooth, but before that, and that's why Artie keeps doing it, you buy the phone with the car, I think it's like $1,000 for the phone.
It is. It's very
$1,000 Ralph's life, because Artie has a conscience. You know, and Artie gets tortured by things all the time. Ralph will show up and do things. It doesn't bother him.
You'd rather be an asshole.
But Artie has an
asshole must be a great thing because assholes don't care. That's right.
Wait, what do you mean I have no conscience, Gary?
I mean, like, you have no problem making Dana sit in the back of the car because you're back. You have no problem taking, you know,
she offered.
She did not. But a person with a conscience would sit in the front
like a pussy.
Hold on. A person with a conscience would sit in the front seat and go, you know what? This is wrong. I feel bad. I'm making her sit in the back seat.
I felt so bad, but my back felt
bad.
He didn't feel that bad.
And normal guys don't steal their friends' money.
I'm just thinking about the other day. You know, he was sitting here and he said, oh, I'm going to stay with my mom. Everybody felt sorry for him. Now he's got a room.
Yeah, okay, if Artie were in your shoes, if Artie were in your shoes and Artie went out to Sam Simons for a month, Artie would be going around going, God, what can I do for Sam? I feel so bad. Right. Let me make Sam dinner. I would love to go out and put on Sam's slippers and robes and not give a shit. Right.
Well, what makes you think I don't do anything for Sam?
What do you do for Sam?
I'm not gonna.
You can't think of it.
Unless he's gay, there's nothing you can do, man.
Must be blowjobs.
What are you gonna buy him some licorice?
Yeah, what could you do?
I do the right thing, you kid.
What do you do?
I do the right thing.
What do you do for him?
I do the right thing.
Oh, man. What are you admitting to here?
What is the right thing?
Nothing.
It sounds like Jessica and her husband.
Sam, I'll be tanning the booth.
I'll be putting a shock on my pen. Ralph and Artie.
Who's more normal?
Hello, you're on the air, Chris.
We're both whacked.
Yeah. I'm bored.
Howard, what's going on?
Hey, now.
Let me tell you something, man. Ralph is such an... Why just get off Artie's back, dude? He don't do shit. He's such a homo. You can't stand this guy.
You sound like a piece of Philly trash. Shut up.
I want to take my subscription back, man. This guy just blows. Artie, you're the man, dude. You're the man.
Thank you. Thanks, Ralph. Alienate our best. That's wonderful.
That's good.
Concise argument.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. Goodbye.
Moron.
All right. You know what? The argument, who has the better life, Artie or Ralph?
You're right. I got to admit, you're right about the no working thing. But
Artie,
I mean, if you're going to bring...
you got to say Ralph has the better life, but who's more normal?
Right. I mean, just the fact that I go to work wins the normal thing. Yeah. I know everywhere else, I'm out of my mind.
You got a point there. You're making a point. All right, listen, we've got to take a break. It's been a fun-filled hour, but I've got to take a break.
And also, did Scott DeBase hear about our new contest?
What?
Fifth caller can have his pet monkey direct the show for a week.
You're mad about that?
No, it's just like he always says it, like in the car, he's your best friend. Like, oh, let's get out of here, these assholes. You know, we got to go home, get home early and everything. And he's monitoring my every move.
Right. You can't get your seatbelt on.
I'm in his enormous...
I loved that story. I said, oh, my God.
His enormous George Bush car.
Do you realize after the weekend at Bubba's how many stories we're going to have on each other?
That's why we have to go.
I bet most of us won't even be talking to each other when we get back. All right, we'll be back right after. Go over to Johnny Hine. Thank you, Steve. We'll listen to those updates all day long and listen to Howard 100 News as they cover the Bubba the Love Sponge big event, the big wedding, and also John Hine has the wrap-up show today. Johnny boy, what are you doing?
After a fierce debate, the question still lingers. Whose life would you rather have and whose is more normal, Artie's or Ralph's?
Who would you rather have,
the normal question's a black and white issue.
Who would you rather be, Artie or Ralph? Seriously. Be honest.
Artie.
You would? Why?
Yes. Because when you first think about the question, I'm trying to divorce the two guys from it and think, like, Artie does this, he's a sports fan, he does this, and he's got these problems. Ralph does nothing, but he's got these problems. And if I had to put the two, I'd take Artie's life.
Who's happier? Artie is on, has been known to have addictions. He's addicted to food right now. And depression. I mean, Ralph, on Ralph's plus side, he's got a pretty easy lifestyle.
He doesn't tax himself.
He's thin.
You think Ralph's not a depressed guy?
I think he is. I think there's something.
I think he's.
His depression is not evidenced the same way yours is.
You don't think Ralph
wear it on your sleeve.
You don't think Ralph has ever experimented with drugs?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
But what are we talking about?
And had some problems.
What are we talking about here?
I don't think he's had an addiction.
I think he's been pretty bad. I mean, yes, he has had problems with drugs.
Whatever.
Like Artie looking at me like cross-eyed, like, you better pick my life over Ralph.
No, I don't care. Listen, I agree with you. I agree with you that, he does have the life. He's a scam that he doesn't have to. But how long does that last? I mean, don't you start to feel a little empty with that? I mean, at least
Ralph doesn't feel empty.
All right, who would you rather be, Artie or Gilbert?
I'd rather be Gilbert's kid.
Let's go around the room. Robin, who would you rather be, Artie or Gilbert?
Gilbert.
Oh, jeez.
I got to be Artie?
I think we all know the answer to this one.
I got to be Artie?
Why?
Because I couldn't live Gilbert's life. I couldn't live Gilbert's life.
What about Gilbert's life couldn't you live?
Gilbert is miserable every moment of the day. I think Artie has a few happy moments.
What about my life couldn't you live? What do I do that's so horrifying?
I could never take heroin. I don't want to do that to myself.
You're extremely heavy. You are hurting your body. You smoke.
I'm 50 sit-ups away from being a fine.
Fred, who would you rather be, Artie or Gilbert, if you had to be one or the other?
Artie. I think he gets laid more.
Gilbert Gilbert gets regular show. He is in a relationship.
Got a woman at
I think
home.
he trapped her. I think, even if Artie has to pay for it, he's had better chicks.
All right, let's go to...
You know what? Artie couldn't make a relationship work, though. Gilbert's getting married.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
You think it's working?
Oh, yeah.
Gilbert's laughing at that. Sorry, Gilbert.
Who would you be?
Me?
Between Artie and Gilbert.
I'm practically you now.
I think I'm going to give the edge to Artie.
So it's unanimous.
Yeah, I mean, Gilbert is really emotionally crippled inside.
Yes, he's
I don't know how it could ever be helped.
Listen, I have played Carnegie Hall.
Artie has a shot.
Which irks me every second.
As well, the Carnegie family.
Artie has a shot at
happiness?
At happiness. I don't think Gilbert does.
Gilbert's off the charts.
Unhappy.
He never will make that mark.
But that's Gilbert's choice. I think Gilbert loves being this way. Yeah.
No,
I mean, he's clearly a smart enough guy to know how to, get out of certain ruts that might...
No, that's not how it works.
Do you ever wake up happy?
No.
No. Okay.
You ever go to sleep?
No.
Have you ever been happy?
I don't wake up in the middle of the night happy.
You know what?
I'm curious about something. I first saw Gilbert do stand-up at Caroline's by the Seaport. We went for my 20th birthday. So this is October of 1987. Me and 10 of my buddies. He destroyed. He killed. Sold out. As a matter of fact, when we called to get reservations, this is 20 years ago now. They said, hey, look, you're going to have to wait. We might add a show with Gilbert. It's always sold out. We watched him. He does an hour. Unbelievably funny. In those days, Gilbert, did you enjoy your life? You're in your early 30s at the time, probably.
You're killing every night.
You got that kind of success?
Was there any happiness there?
Not really.
No. Are you serious? Have you ever tried medication to make yourself happy? Have you ever medicated?
That medication makes you constipated, doesn't it?
And by the way, if you guys want to see that same act I saw 20 years ago, go to Caroline's this week.
It's the exact same hour. The exact same hour.
It was a good act.
But were you getting pussy back then? Because, I remember me and my buddies driving home. We were like, he's an odd guy.
Yeah, he was getting tons of pussy.
He must get laid.
Ralph, you're on the air.
I'll save most of my comments for the wrap-up show, but one thing, Robin, I have never had a drug addiction or a problem
I
with
didn't say addiction. You did have problems.
What problem?
You were self-medicating, and, you could get out there for a while.
Like how
like binge-type stuff.
No, it never affects anything that I do.
Oh,
you don't do anything.
I'm just doing it for fun. No,
I'm not going to talk about what I know, Ralph, but I know that you have had a problem.
No, you don't know nothing of the sort. And Artie, you're in it because a few minutes ago you go, it's all about Ralph. He calls me. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. He calls me to make I was calling you to try and make an appointment to help your fat ass out. I don't need this.
You weren't going to charge me for this?
What's that?
Were you going to charge me for this?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Dude, it's business for you trying to get some money.
He wants to help you out.
You know what, man? You are really in it. If you think that's why I'm trying to help.
I'll say about it. You know what? Listen, Ralph, I'm going to say something. I'm going to get into the heat of the argument. I'm getting into the heat of the argument. Ralph has made, in the past, several calls to help me with this. You're right, dude. You're right.
Yeah, so don't sit there and go, I'm making it all about me.
All right, we're around. But this time, it did seem like it was more of a business thing. In the past, he's offered to do it for nothing, which was very nice, by the way.
I offered to set you up at Barney's and have you go down to studio service.
And, dude, that was very nice.
I'm offering to come with you because maybe you're more comfortable. You're somebody you know there. Because when you're big and fat and nothing fits you, I'm going to help you.
Well, when you're saying it that nicely, my God, how could I say no?
All right. So here we go again. Thank you.
I love Artie, though.
I love you, too. Everything's fine. He did admit, he has done very friendly things in the past, and I admit that.
Joey Boots, you're on the air.
Oh, Joey.
What's up, everybody? Hey, I heard you wanted me to...
To the wrap-up show. Make your voice heard. Call in 888-STERN-100. 888-STERN-100.
Whose life would you rather have, mine or Ralph? Honestly, you want to take a poll right now?
I think
I'd take Ralph.
You would?
Oh, my God. Are you kidding? He does nothing. He gets luxury vacations off Sam Simon all the time.
Well, I could do that, too, but I, make my own money.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
What time do you get up every day, Artie?
Yeah, you have to go to work, Artie.
Yeah, you work for it.
You idiot. Yeah, but I mean, Ralph's going to die alone and broke.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'll have money.
Welcome back to the wrap-up show. Well, we had David Arquette, we had the cop story. So much happened today, but we got to talk about this, the whole Artie, Ralph. Who would you rather be and whose life is more normal? And you said you had given this some thought.
All right, I understand the points that Ralph doesn't work and everything, but isn't there going to be a time? I mean, look, everybody looks at me and thinks I'm some sort of lazy slob loser. I have worked my entire life. I started work when I was 14. I've never not had a job. When my father was hurt, I worked construction. I installed antennas. I worked at the port as a longshoreman. Before I was in show business, I used to give my mother $2,000 every Christmas because I worked. I got up and I worked. I always looked like a slob, but I used to go to work every day. And I've been working essentially for 25 years. And then I drove a cab up until I got Mad TV. And since Mad TV, I've worked for 12 straight years, and that's what normal people do. They start to work around 14 and work the whole time at an average job where you put in a lot of hours. I think with Ralph, it's going to get old. I think he's going to have dark, depressing times alone in his apartment, and I think eventually, Ralph, let me tell you something. I love Ralph. Wait. Let me just say, let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Let Artie finish.
Let me finish. Ralph, I really do think, Ralph, you know what? I think you're a good guy. I really do like you. And this is going to sound crazy coming from me. I worry about Ralph. I think Ralph has dark, depressing times where he might be really inward with towards people that he loves. Absolutely. And just has, like, really depressing times at home in the dark. And because I'm forced to go to work, Ralph, I don't have as much of that as you.
Right.
Look, the Dana thing didn't work out because I'm a loser. I get it. I came close to having an ultimate normal sort of life, and I don't know. I've worked steady for 25 years, and I don't know. I mean, that's my point about it.
Artie, you're right in a sense in that, like, you know, the other day when when that gas thing came up and I didn't go to Howard's, you know, I was like, I had too much time to think about it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I had a little extra time, and I was like, well, you know what? So, you know, I think I know what you're saying in that sense, but when you say that I haven't worked, it's really a ridiculous misconception. I've worked since I had so many jobs. I mean, I was the guy, like, shoveling snow, mowing lawns. I mean, before I could even drive, I had jobs. I mean, I always had my own money, and I had my own job. And just because I have a job now that you guys can't seem to put your finger on it and say that I'm not at the station from this time to this time doesn't mean that I don't do anything.
Do you feel pressure in your life, Ralph, work-wise? Like, what Artie's saying is there's a pressure for Artie that he's got to be here 4 days a week, that he's got to be here by 6 o'clock.
But Gary,
no, I'm asking you. I'm not accusing. I'm asking you.
No, I'm not trying to get defensive, but I did that for 4 or 5 years when we started the E! Show. I was there every day at 5:15.
Right, but now you don't do it.
I did not miss a day.
But I got that.
But Ralph, you're talking like a millionaire who used to work and now he doesn't need to. It's clear that you probably need more money in your life.
I do work. I'm not saying that.
But you have time.
Job. I'm not digging a ditch.
How many hours a week? So seriously, how many hours a week do you work at what it is? Forget that we don't understand what you do, because I don't fully understand.
Right.
But how many hours
Neither
a week?
do I.
But how many hours a week does it take you? Well, I shouldn't say that. How many hours a week do you put in?
You know, it depends week to week, and it's the kind of thing that it's always on my mind. You know, whether
do you feel pressure?
Doing something for Howard, for Letterman, or doing something, or just running around shopping, or going on the internet, or you know, ordering things and clothes, and you know, it's sort of all encompassing.
Average it out. I mean, Gary's asked a legitimate question. Try to on average the hours you put in every week. You put a number on it.
I don't know. That's hard to say.
All right, but listen, Ralph, okay, I apologize because I'm going by the show stereotype that Ralph doesn't work, blah, blah.
And that's all fun and stuff. And you know what? Part of it is my fault. I sort of play into it. I'm not saying I could probably have another job based on what I have to do for Howard and the show, but that's
my point, Ralph. You clearly are a guy by your own admission who could use more money, and you clearly seem to have a lot of extra time. You do work, but there's so much more you could be doing. Like right now, I technically am working, like I have a full-time job at a radio station. I have a full-time stand-up schedule. This Fox deal is a full-time thing. So I'm working like 3 or 4 jobs.
And if something comes my way, I'll do it. I don't avoid stuff. When we were doing the Friday show, I mean, I put in a lot of time doing that. I mean, I don't avoid, you know, I don't like the misconception that I'm lazy, because I am not lazy, and I give 110% to something if I'm into it.
But you don't have a normal job, and you're proud of this. You're proud of the fact that you don't have a normal job.
No, I never set out to have a normal job. I'm more interested in having a lifestyle.
But don't
I'm not living for work.
And you know what, dude? You don't have a normal lifestyle either, and you're proud of it. But doesn't that, in fact, win the argument for me with the normal question? Clearly, I have a more normal work existence, which makes a more normal life. I think I clearly have that.
Guys in here, who do you think has the more normal life, Artie or Ralph? Gary?
Well,
normal in the sense
it's hard to define normal in the sense that Artie has a more traditional life. Okay, he goes to a job every day. But it's not a traditional job. But he did do that. Artie did have that for a long time. Artie worked.
I haven't for a long time.
But Artie worked the docks
for a long time too. Let me say.
But hold on, Artie worked the docks for years, and that's as normal and hard a job as. Okay, but that's a hard job.
But in Ralph's defense, I haven't done that since I was 25 years old. I'm 39.
But you did it, and you were fully prepared if you had to for that to be the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That and a lot of booze, but yeah, that would have been the rest
I used to manage an office.
Where? What do you mean?
Bronze Automotive, Morristown, New Jersey. Bring your car there. Hey, now.
No, so it was like an automotive parts store?
It was an automotive repair place, and I went in 8 o'clock every morning. And
how long did you have the job?
I don't remember. Everything's a blur to me.
Neither one of us has a normal life. Neither one of us has an average normal life.
I think we're both up.
But I can say one thing I could just want to throw in on this.
Wait, Gary. Let me say, we're both in different ways. Like, think about you, Artie. Like, you were clearly in love with Dana, but you had some problems. You couldn't, like...
I blew it.
You blew it.
Right.
And me, like, I can't even get to that point where I can blow it.
That's what I was going to say. Ralph, I've known Ralph way longer than I've known Artie. And the only thing that Ralph had that bordered on a normal relationship was the girl that he was dating when we met, which to me almost doesn't count because it's almost like your first, like it was a relationship so early in his life, it's not a real relationship. Well, is that fair to say, Ralph?
Yeah, well, you went through two. You knew two. I don't know if you knew both of them very well, but there were a couple.
I didn't know anyone except for the one, I got to tell you.
Patty?
That's it.
Kim, when I first met you, I was seeing this girl, Kim, but she was like my first girlfriend. And you know what? I just got tired of it. It's like they both fizzled, and I was like,
but that's got to be 15 years ago since you've had. How long has it been since you've had a relationship that's lasted more than a year with a woman?
I would say the girl that Howard's dog is named after, which is Bianca, which was last time I've seen her was a Christmas Eve party that Howard had. I mean, New Year's Eve party Howard had.
Oh, I met her then. I was at that party. She was very pretty.
But you dated
her? Yeah, she ended up in the bathroom with John Popper's girlfriend.
Yeah, no, first John Popper's girlfriend. If I see her again, I'm slapping her in the face.
But what is it, Ralph? You dated her for a year, that girl? Over a year?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe.
Well, let's get to the bigger question.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. This to me wins.
I won't say that I'm not.
This to me wins the more normal argument for me because I'm not trying to say I'm more normal than Gary or the guy down the street.
That's not the argument.
I'm trying to say I'm more normal than Ralph.
All right, wait. Hold on, Ralph. Ralph, hold on, because we're short on time here. Let's get past the normal thing and move on. The bigger question is, whose life would you rather have? And people were saying before, oh, it's a no-brainer, and then they would say Artie or Ralph. And I don't think this is a very easy answer for a lot of people.
Artie's life has more of the accoutrements. There's the money, there's the apartment, there's all the great toys. But Artie, I think, and again, Ralph, I'm not hitting you below the belt, I think Artie feels more. And when Artie
feels more?
He feels more. Mm-hmm. And I think that Artie's depression is because he feels things. He feels hurt. He feels things that he hasn't done. And I think that you don't feel things the way he does. And I'd rather be you and not feel bad.
Yeah, Gary and I were going back and forth on this, Ralph, and the thing he kept coming to was the fact that you don't necessarily have a conscience, or you have one, but it's not one that most people, and so therefore you don't realize a lot of things that might bother me if I was you. I mean, I don't want me to put words in that.
That's about right. Like, Artie labors over, oh, am I doing the right thing? You don't labor over those things the right way.
For instance, I could live with Sam Simon. I could stay with Sam Simon every time I go to Hollywood.
Can I tell you something? Wait. I do. Just because I don't sit and announce it is not true. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Howard gave me, for the holidays, for Christmas, he gave me a very big check. And I still haven't cashed it because I feel weird about it, because it's a huge amount of money.
But here's the deal,
and I feel uncomfortable about it.
I want to hear.
And I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So when you paint that picture of me,
everybody here got a stiletto is like cringing.
But you know what? The postscript.
When you paint that picture of me that I'm like who's a user, it insults me and insults my family, and that's what I don't like about it.
And I'm not saying that you're a user, but I'm saying that there is a part of you.
I will take the free hotel room.
Right. No, there's a part of you that doesn't like. Here's a perfect example.
Yeah, we all got the free hotel room. You got the check and the free hotel room.
Here's a great example, Ralph.
And you're bitching about not going on the jet?
That trip that trip that you took to Europe with Sam Simon for that boxing trip. There was a boxing trip.
You're talking about a $40,000 gift from Sam.
Right. I wouldn't say that there's a sense of entitlement, but you sort of didn't feel bad about taking it, and I think I would. But I wish I could be more like you.
Here's the deal. Like, it's come up before. Like, I've gone to many places with Sam and have gone out there and whatnot. And like, Sam's assistant will call me and say, "I'm booking a flight for you," and I'm like, "Wait a second. I'm going to book my own flight." You know, Sam's doing this or that for me, and he's not going to have to fly me, too. That's ridiculous. And I call Sam, and I talk to Sam. I go, "Sam, I don't want you to do that. That's, you're putting me up in, in a hotel or taking me to Hawaii or whatever this is. He's paying for this place in Hawaii and that kind of thing. You're not going to have to fly me, too." And Sam's like, "You know what, that's because I got 1 million frequent flyer miles. It's going to be paid for, and don't worry about it."
Ralph, here's what you do.
So I'm not going to argue
you don't make the call to Sam. You book the flight. You just book a flight.
Listen,
I booked the flight.
Wait, Artie, let me finish.
You're giving him the opportunity to justify it for you, Ralph. You just do it. You just book the flight on your own.
Let me finish the point. If I just think differently. If I had millions of dollars, like somebody like even you maybe Artie has, and I have friends, why wouldn't you fly your friend here or there, or put them, if you rent a place, or why wouldn't you share it with people?
You know what?
If I had $1, I would spend 50 cents of it with a friend of mine. I don't care. What the?
So you know what? Hey, Ralph, I have a suggestion.
Ralph, I have friends that I try. I'm sorry, Sal, but I have friends that I try to do that with. I try to fly my buddies out all the time, and these are kids who need money, and they always go, "Art, I don't want you to do that." They make me not do it. They force me into not doing it,
right,
and then they just.
I guess I'm just an.
At time, you know what though, Ralph? In a way, you kind of are, man. I hate to make this revelation, but I have buddies like my stand-up gigs in Vegas. I go, "Please, guys, come." They're giving me a free room. They're paying for it, and they'll say no, and out of nowhere they'll just show up at the gig and go, "Art, I got myself out here because I want to spend time with you." That's what somebody who really means they don't want you to pay for it does. I mean, in a way, you should feel insulted that Sam thinks you're this kind of a charity case. It's insulting as an adult.
No, you know what? I'll be honest with you, Artie. You're right. Part of me feels that way, and that's probably why I haven't cashed that check that Howard gave me.
You'll cash it soon enough.
But I will. I mean,
you'll cash it soon enough.
Everyone's looking at each other.
I wouldn't.
Guesses on the amount of the check around them.
You're a bit of an for saying that, but
Ralph,
that's okay.
Ralph, look, I don't want to call you.
Every time I've gone to Sam's house, he has not given me a ticket to go out there.
All right,
you know what I mean?
Around the room, quick.
Stamos gave you the ticket.
Whose life would you rather have, Artie's or Ralph's?
No brainer. I'd rather have a heart than be a Artie Lang.
Richard.
Artie Lang, of course. Artie's well-respected. He's hilarious. He's awesome.
JD, one word.
They're both miserable, but I like Artie more than Ralph, so I'll be Artie.
Benji.
What's John Hines like?
Gary?
I'm going to stick with Ralph's life.
All right, I'm going with Artie. Ralph, thanks for calling in. Artie, thanks for being here.
Right.
Gilbert.
Now I feel bad for Ralph.
Thanks, Gilbert.
Gilbert got 50 Cent you can hear on the radio.
Yeah, as long as they're going through the email, Ralph inspired more hate. Ralph is ugly. He tries hard to look like you, but he doesn't. Please don't let him on the show anymore because his aging face makes me want to vomit. Talk to Ralph on your own time. Who let that berry face fall in? He brings the show down. Get rid of that lead weight. I'm really sick of him. You have real people with real talent who call in. Why, Ralph? I will tell you why Howard is gay and Ralph is his girlfriend.
That rumor persists.
I know. Ralph is strange. Evidently, Ralph was on the wrap-up show talking about that I gave him a bonus for working.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, I was wondering how much of that you heard.
I have it here on tape, and it was funny because I heard it set off a whole thing where people were like, one person speculated it was as high as 6 figures, the bonus.
Really?
That's
yeah,
right.
well, Ralph didn't indicate how much.
Well, Ralph isn't for saying he got this huge bonus and everything. I mean, he just, he really shouldn't have done that, and I'll take that up with him privately. But secondly, yeah, I did give him some money. I give him some money every year because he works for me in my home, and works for me privately outside of even what he does here. So, that's my thing. I like to be, generous with people I work with. Mm-hmm. But at the same point, what does he have to go announce it for? Makes everybody cuckoo.
Because he makes people, Ralph has a way of saying just the thing that'll make everybody crazy.
I know. And then he called, I guess he felt guilty about saying it, and he called Beth later in the day, and Beth was completely dumbfounded by Ralph. She goes, he called me and said, I was talking about I feel really guilty when Howard gives me something. We're sort of like in the same boat. Like if Howard gives you some jewelry, don't you feel...
Oh, my God. What is he crazy?
That is possibly the most inappropriate statement I've ever heard.
But that's Ralph. Ralph is
So Beth was...
I just got douche chills.
So did I, and I said, what does that mean? Does he think he's my girlfriend?
Right,
yeah.
Like he's
rude.
In love with you, and when you give him a gift, he has a feeling. He thinks Beth must have.
Commiserate.
You and I are Howard's girlfriends.
I'm the rudest slob on the planet. I know how rude that is.
Which gift embarrassed you the most?
He has no idea what he's doing.
Well, listen, I was sitting, the wrap-up show, the setup. I was backed by John and Gary, and when Ralph said that check, I looked around the room. Everybody had a look of such anger on their face. But here's what aggravated me. You were very generous. Your gift to other people was the private jet and the hotel room. And Ralph is still pissed off he's not on the jet. It's like he wants both gifts. He wants the jet and the check and everything else.
I immediately said, there are 50,000 people ahead of Ralph that should be on that jet.
And plus you gave him a very nice, evidently...
He already got a gift.
Yeah. Right. Was he saying he should be on the jet?
No. Well, he's been on the show before. So how come I'm not on the jet? What's the deal with the jet?
Yeah, right.
Well, let me tell you, I got to tell you this.
He knows he can't be on it.
I got to tell you this other story about Ralph, and then I'll tell you what some of the speculation was, because I just heard some figures that'll blow your mind. But I guess, did you the year before also give Ralph sort of a bonus of sorts?
Sure.
I gave him a gift at Christmas. So, and rather than buy him a gift, I gave him a check.
Okay, so
because I know he needs the money.
Jim McClure was telling me that this was when we were leaving K-Rock, and I think it was our last day, and a bunch of guys went and did the show over at the ESPN Sports Zone. I don't know if you remember that, but anyway, Ralph was there, and they said, it was like a lot of people were around, and Ralph sort of announces off the air that he's got this envelope that's got your gift in it. Then he puts it under the table, and he opens it, and he goes, whoa, and puts it back, and everyone was like, it was just so weird. Weird.
There's some weird thing that goes on with him.
I work for a celebrity.
He's been trying to announce this gift. He finally, nobody would pick up on the hints he was dropping, I guess. Yeah. So he finally had to just blurt it out.
What is that about, though? Why do you think he needs to do that?
I don't know. Ralph is self-destructive.
It validates his relationship with you.
But he's also self-destructive in the sense that he could damage that relationship.
But here's Ralph. He's the that will do that. But when he takes us to a different level, because he'll do that and then not pay for the check. You know what I mean? It's like he'll then make you pay for lunch.
Right.
You got into it with him on the wrap-up show. I'll play some of that. Did you hear the wrap-up show?
I only heard bits and pieces of it this morning when I was listening to the replay.
Two subjects were covered. The fact that me and Gilbert completely offended Robin, and I apologize.
You didn't offend me. I couldn't hear myself, and I was trying
not offended.
to have a conversation.
You got mad at me, and I hate when Robin gets mad at me.
I didn't get mad at you.
She wasn't mad at you.
Mad.
No, she was not.
Not at you. I was trying. Actually, there was a story I've been meaning to bring up about that senator who has, and I really wanted to have a discussion about it, and you guys were carrying on, and I couldn't even hear myself think.
Well, for whatever it was, I apologize.
You don't have to apologize.
Scott DePace said it was the funniest thing in the world, you and I trying to have a discussion with those.
It was.
But that's what made it all work, and we know that.
The speculation that Robin was angry came afterwards because we asked her to do the wrap-up show. I didn't ask her personally.
But every time there's a racial incident on the show, you don't have to come get Robin.
She's the default.
We just wanted to get you because you were pissed. I didn't know whether it was racial or not. That's the whole point.
When I screamed, shut the fuck. Just shut the fuck so I can talk.
But that's the highlight of the show.
I'm sort of offended Robin thinks I wanted to run because we just wanted to find out why Robin was pissed.
You wanted to talk about what Gilbert and Artie, I didn't even, half the time I would listen and hear a name yelled out, but I didn't even know what they were doing.
We were just annoying.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Fred will scare the clouds away.
Brian, you're on the air in Red Hill.
Howard.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. Hey, congratulations on your 1 year.
Thank you.
Artie.
Artie, hello. Yes.
Nah, that's right. I forgot he laughed. I saw his movie. I thought he was great. But the last time I saw him was like on the E! Show. And then I seen him on Letterman the day before. I saw his movie, and it was like, yikes. He's got to cut down the freaking sodas, dude.
Well, let's just put it this way. Artie's off heroin, and I think that that resulted in some binge eating. But I'm glad he's off the heroin, and I think eventually he'll get the weight under control. He's done it before.
He just started. I mean, he tried to get off soda. He wasn't successful.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an ex-athlete, I guess, so I don't think it'll take him that long if he gets a regiment going to slim down.
Yeah, there's a lot of muscle under all that fat.
Yeah. Robin.
Yes?
Were you really pissed yesterday in the hallway after the show before the wrap-up?
No.
No, I was not.
I can attest to that. I was with Robin, and Robin said to me, this is so silly. I got to go. I can't be on the wrap-up show today. I got an appointment, and these guys are acting like I'm pissed. I'm really not.
But I've been listening since, like, 86, a long time.
Yeah.
And yesterday's news, I think it's like an instant classic with Gilbert in there. Most definitely. I was the Barry thing. I mean, it was getting a little annoying after a while, but, you know, I think it's an instant classic.
Yeah, well, then...
glad you enjoyed it.
Glad you enjoyed the show. That's all that counts. It's here for you. Pete, you're on the air in London, Canada, believe it or not. Pete, you're on the air. Hey, now.
Thank you so much for the past year, everybody. I don't want to name names because I don't want to forget anybody. You all do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I live in an area where I've never been able to get you where I live, at home. I could only listen to you if I was out on the road on business or something. And so this past year has just been phenomenal.
You know, this last year has been phenomenal for us as well, and got a nice letter here. A couple of nice letters. Happy 1 year. I'm from Amarillo, Texas. I just wanted to say thank you. I've been stuck listening to those lame-ass Bob and Tom every morning, and now that I've got Sirius for Christmas, I feel like I've been liberated. I have never enjoyed morning radio so much. This is the very best. My commute to work is ridiculously great now. It stays on Howard 100 and Howard 101 all day long. Thank you again, Howard, and the rest of the gang. And may your next year be better than the first. Congratulations. Thanks, Kevin from... Where's Kevin from? I don't know where Kevin's from. From heaven.
From heaven. Kevin from heaven.
Yeah. Not a lot made in the newspaper about our old radio station in New York completely. You know,
that is amazing.
Is there a payoff there or something? Because our old radio station in New York...
If you took a minor dip in the ratings, it was headline news.
David Hinckley used to write an article and go, sometimes I'd be number one, but instead of a 9.8, I'd have a 9.6.
Right. It wasn't like you changed your rating.
Stern down.
But if you just didn't get as many numbers or as high a numbers you did the last time, there was big news about your demise.
The fall ratings now have the whole radio station, K-Rock, lower than when David Lee Roth was there.
Well, you know, they keep making the wrong move. They shouldn't have gotten rid of David.
Well, it certainly would have been cheaper.
Can I just ask, is that an American thing? Like, I've noticed in Canada that there seems to be a media bias. That I mean, personally, I'm a big fan, and so I've sort of known things when they come out. I have friends of mine come up to me, so I hear Howard's in hot water now, when you're off the air for one day or something.
Yeah, there's tremendous media bias. You know, it's begrudgingly. You know, they report on stuff about me, but it's done begrudgingly. I mean, this is one of the biggest successes in history.
And you can't get anybody to write about.
Yeah, it's, you know, you can occasionally get a reporter who's hip to the show to write about it. But, you know, for the most part, I mean, I don't go out and sit there and form relationships with the press. I'm not running for president. But
I'm talking about the media writers, particularly in New York. You just can't get them to do it.
And they'll even quote guys who have ties to terrestrial radio, like Inside Radio. Clear Channel owns it, and they'll write about me, and then they'll quote it like it's an independent publication. It's like going to Clear Channel and asking for an opinion on satellite radio. It's absolutely ludicrous. The level of reporting sometimes is really, really low. We're speaking to someone we know. I don't know if he wants his name associated with this, but he said that the reason Rosie O'Donnell is secretly happy about the Donald Trump stuff, she actually has been planning. Her contract only runs through September. She's
right,
she's going to.
Year, right?
She wants to get out, and she wants to start up her own show again. Where she doesn't have to answer to Barbara Walters.
Deal with all those people and have her own say. Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be a perfect way to exit and start her own thing. Thanks a lot, my friend. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Oh, can I just ask real quick?
Yep.
The Ralphie Cakes song parody.
Yes.
Who did that?
That was done by a comedian friend of ours.
Genius. That's brilliant.
Who did that, Fred?
Michael Morse.
Who else would think to rhyme slow-mo with homo?
Michael Morse.
Love it.
Yeah.
Ralphie Cakes, you are a lazy homo. Ralphie Cakes, it's like you work in slow-mo, you're a bum. No job gets done. While people go and earn their paycheck, you're at home just watching Star Trek. Ralphie Cakes, you've got disgusting berries all over your face. You'd rather catch than pitch, that's why you're Howard, and your name is Ralphie Cakes.
Yes. And let's go to Chad. Let's get a bunch of people on the air here. Chad, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Howard, how are you?
All right, brother.
And congratulations on your 1-year anniversary.
We're all psyched about it. Thank you.
Hey, Artie, before I say this, I got to let you know I love you, bro.
Thanks, brother.
But it sounds to me, with these measurements, the kind of material he's using is going to be vinyl siding.
It does sound like he's building a deck or something.
On a serious note, Howard, I'd like to really thank you for supporting the police community. This is Chad from the cop from Westchester.
Yes.
And whoever put it together in September, Irish John, High Pitch, and Scott the engineer came up to Connecticut to support a sergeant there who had died. And they were awesome. They really were. And it chokes me up to say this, but you guys are awesome supporters of the police community. And they were awesome there. They really did. They really went out of their way to try to raise money for this this gentleman and his family.
I am glad that is going on, and I'm glad if
I didn't realize that's kind
the guys are out there helping.
I would like to, in return, if there's anything I could ever do, I'm a police officer. I have a lot of time off for my job. So,
well, we would like a free ride if we ever kill anyone. If you could arrange that, that'd be nice.
You know, if I could give my number to Gary or someone.
All right, hold on.
Be on file.
We'd appreciate that. We need a cop on file.
Howard needs that badge that you get off of a killing.
Yeah, I don't want to just get out of like speeding tickets. I want to be able to do anything above the law. Thank you. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah. I'm planning on running a red light in Albany.
I want the ultimate badge, you know. A license to kill. Let's go to Matt. Matt wants to say hi to us. Matt, you're on the air in Naples, Florida.
Hey now.
Hey now, Naples.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
What can we do for you, Matt?
How you doing, Howard?
All right.
Hey, it's going to be, like minus 10 degrees tonight in Florida, so you guys better bring some clothes.
What do you mean minus 10?
Minus 10. It's supposed to snow down here.
Get out of here.
I'm just kidding.
You're going to bum us out. Hook Nose Mike, you're on in Tampa.
Hey, good morning, Howard. You hook nose, you bastard. That's what Will said. When I called in, Will goes, dude, I heard it's going to snow. I was like, dude, it's the Sunshine State. It doesn't snow down here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What's the temperature in Tampa right now?
Right now, I have 50 degrees reading on my dash. And
50?
You're going to be a little chilly in that, baby.
Hey, listen, it's only 7 a.m. It warms up about 1, 2 o'clock, and it gets up to about 75.
It ain't Miami, though, man.
Right.
Tampa in January is not what I'd call pool weather.
You better do better than 50, Mike, or we're turning our ass around. We're going right over to Miami.
Listen, we're like 3 hours north of Miami, so it's just a little chillier. But, dude, you'll be able to freaking wear your bathing suit.
All I know is it says it's supposed to be 80 degrees in Tampa tomorrow.
Right.
And that's it. Tomorrow.
Well, you know what? The temperature fluctuates
tomorrow.
Quickly. Last Friday, it was 80 degrees at 10 o'clock at night right outside my house, dude.
Whoa.
We should have been there.
10 o'clock at night, it was 80 degrees. I was like, holy shit. I was almost naked just hanging out. It was beautiful.
There you go.
Disgusting.
Hey, you guys are all set to come down this weekend?
Yeah, we're coming down. We're going to Bubba's wedding. I can't wait.
Hey, if Ralph gets on the plane, you better keep an eye on him. Make sure you steal anything from you guys if you guys play poker or something.
All right, Mike. Thank you. That'll be good.
You know, we sort of glossed over that comment you made about Ralph calling Beth and commiserating.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
Yeah, wait, I didn't even play the rest of the wrap-up show, which I've now lost. Let me see. I don't know what page it's on. Guys, can you help me? Wrap-up show? Oh, I got it.
Ralph sucks in pink, upper right-hand corner.
I hear it.
Pitch two in yellow. Gary, pitch two in yellow.
Yeah, I got it. This is, they're talking about Ralph's work ethic.
When you say that I haven't worked, it's really a ridiculous misconception. I've worked since I had so many jobs. I mean, I was the guy like shoveling snow, mowing lawns. I mean, before I could even drive, I had jobs. I mean, I always had my own money and I had my own job. And just because I have a job now that you guys can't seem to put your finger on it and say that I'm not at the station from this time to this time doesn't mean that I don't do anything.
There's a pressure for Artie that he's got to be here 4 days a week, that he's got to be here by 6 o'clock.
But Gary,
no, I'm asking you. I'm not accusing. I'm asking you.
No, I'm not trying to get defensive. But I did that for 4 or 5 years when we started the E! Show. I was there every day at 5:15.
But Ralph, you're talking like a millionaire who used to work and now he doesn't need to. It's clear that you probably need more money in your life.
I do work. I'm not saying that.
But you have time.
Job. I'm not digging a ditch.
How many hours a week do you put in?
It depends week to week, and it's doing something for Howard, for Letterman, or doing something, or just running around shopping, or going on the internet, or ordering things and clothes, and it's sort of all encompassing.
Average it out. Gary's asked a legitimate question. Try to on average the hours you put in every week. Put a number on it.
I don't know. That's hard to say.
See?
You know what's really funny to me? It sounds like when Ralph was a little boy, he shoveled some snow, and now he's retired.
Yeah, he retired. And like Artie made the point, he goes, hey, it's one thing if you're Sam Simon and you worked and you made a lot of money. It's not like
he gave up working after shoveling some snow.
By the way, he's listing all things that people do besides working, shoveling snow.
Here's the wrap-up show discussing whether who's more normal, Ralph or Artie.
Oh. I am not lazy, and I give 110% to something if I'm into it.
But you don't have a normal job, and you're proud of this. You're proud of the fact that you don't have a normal job.
No, I never set out to have a normal job. I'm more interested in having a lifestyle.
But
I'm not living for work.
And you know what, dude? You don't have a normal lifestyle either, and you're proud of it. But doesn't that, in fact, win the argument for me with the normal question? Clearly, I have a more normal work existence, which makes a more normal life.
All right.
Wow.
And then Artie started calling Ralph a user. It really heated up.
Howard gave me
And here's Ralph bragging about that I gave him some money instead of a gift for Christmas.
The holidays for Christmas. He gave me a very big check. And I still haven't cashed it because
it's one of those giant checks you see on TV.
Right, it's one of those publishers' clearinghouse. They come to your door.
Yeah, I walked in with it.
And I love how he deserves some sort of Christian award. He hasn't cashed it yet.
Yeah, like he's not going to cash it.
He's going to cash it. He just hasn't done it
Well,
yet.
that's when he called Beth and he said, I really feel embarrassed with these gifts from Howard and cashing them. You and I are in the same boat. He goes,
Could you cash it for me?
I don't know what boat that is.
He goes, don't you feel guilty when Howard gives you jewelry? And like Beth was like, what is he talking about?
What boat could they both be in?
Yeah, exactly. She said, what is? She said, first of all, what is he? You giving me a piece of jewelry to do with Ralph?
She's an independent woman with a career.
Yeah, and she's even said to me, I'm not going to say what she made last year, but she made a considerable amount of money.
Yeah.
And she goes,
they're not in any of the same boats.
And Ralph's not my girlfriend. I think he thinks he's in the same boat.
But
Ralph did some work for me, and I gave him a Christmas gift.
Yeah, he's an employee that you gave a bonus to.
Right.
And she's your girlfriend.
Right.
I think Beth is being too nice about it. After that comment, I would say, look, if you talk to this guy again, I'm calling the FBI.
Absolutely, because he's out of his mind.
That's like creepy as hell.
Weird about it because it's a huge amount of money.
But here's the deal,
and I feel uncomfortable about it.
I want to hear.
And I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So when you paint that picture of me that I'm like who's a user, it insults me and insults my family, and that's what I don't like.
No, and I'm not saying that you're a user, but I'm saying that there is a part of you.
I will take the free hotel room this weekend.
No, there's a part of you that doesn't like. Here's a perfect example.
Yeah, we all got the free hotel room. You got the check and the free hotel room.
Howard he didn't get a free hotel room. What happened was Robin got a room.
Well, he mentioned that. I don't know.
Yeah. And then there was some discussion that who cares?
I really don't care either way about that. I was just responding to an argument.
With Ralph, it always becomes controversial.
Yeah.
I just think differently. If I had millions of dollars, like like somebody like even you maybe already has, and I have friends. Why wouldn't you fly your friend here or there, or put him if you rent a place, or you know, why wouldn't you share it with people?
You know what?
If I had $1, I would spend 50 cents of it with a friend of mine. Yeah, I don't care.
I have friends that I try to do that with. I try to fly my buddies out all the time, and these are kids who need money, and they always go, Art, I don't want you to do that. They make me not do it. They force me into not doing it,
right,
and then
I guess I'm just an asshole.
You know what, though, Ralph? In a way, you kind of are, man. I hate to make this revelation, but I have buddies, like my stand-up gigs in Vegas. I go, please, guys, come. They're giving me a free room. They're paying for it, and they'll say no, and out of nowhere, they'll just show up at the gig and go, Art, I got myself out here because I want to spend time with you. That's what somebody who really means they don't want you to pay for it does. I mean, you know, in a way, you should feel insulted that Sam thinks you're this kind of a charity case, you know? Like, it's insulting as an adult.
No, you know what? I'll be honest with you, Artie. You're right. Part of me feels that way, and that's probably why I haven't cashed that check that Howard gave me.
But
yeah, I will. I mean,
you'll cash it soon enough.
Everyone's looking at each other.
I wouldn't.
Guesses on the amount of the check,
I think you're a bit of an asshole for saying that.
No.
All right,
boy, it got really vicious.
Yeah.
So I got to tell you,
really revealing, too. I mean, my God.
The guesses on the amount of the check, Howard. So literally, you heard we ended the show.
It was nothing astronomical.
The mics go off, and it's just like bedlam, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it was either Richard or Sal had it at 6 figures. But JD, with a straight face, thought it could be as much as $1 million.
JD's right. It was $1 million. No, you'd have to blow me to get $1 million.
I thought that, like, if it were 10 grand, I thought that was excessive.
Of course.
You know, maybe like 5 grand, maybe 3 grand. I don't know. You know, but not 100,000. Certainly not $1 million.
But it's like he's almost like that comment about, you know, if I had millions of dollars. He's clearly that reveals.
But I have,
as Robin's saying, that he doesn't feel an ounce of guilt about the Sam thing. And this, I do the right thing with Sam. I'm dying to know what the fat is.
Nobody asked that, and I was like, why can't we find out what the right thing is that he does for Sam?
Because he doesn't know what it is.
Well, then he's trying to make me feel guilty about that I don't fly every one of my friends everywhere.
Well, the point is, you guys made the point. Just because Sam Simon offers to have you at the house for weeks, would you take him up on it?
No.
And this is what Ralph does. This is what he goes. Sam's assistant, this part you didn't hear, but Sam's assistant said, look, Sam wants to fly and everything. And Ralph goes, no, he doesn't have to do that. And the assistant goes, no, Sam insists. And then he goes, okay. I go, but Ralph, a guy who really doesn't want him to do it just goes, no, just doesn't even make the call.
Right.
Just makes a reservation. Goes, listen, thank you so much for that room. I got a flight. I'm ready to go. Don't even put it in his court, because then he feels like he has to. I mean, it's clearly the move of a moocher.
Howard,
Also, Ralph said if he has $1, he'll give 50 cents to a friend.
Bullshit.
I'm looking for that day.
Well, no, that was if he were a millionaire.
No. He said if I have $1, I give 50 cents to a friend.
Oh, please. He told me a story. He had a friend stay over, and the friend wanted a pack of gum, and he got pissed off because he should just take one piece and not the whole pack.
But I was telling Artie off the air, Howard, like I gave...
It's astonishing. I've never met a more astonishing adult of a human being.
He really has no awareness of himself.
I mean, just completely inappropriate.
I'll tell you the story for me that really...
You guys are really laying it in there.
No. The story for me that really sent it over the edge for me was, you know, Sam invites Ralph to go to Germany for some fight. And he pays for the trip, and he pays for the hotel, and he pays for everything. And this is the part where I would be embarrassed, and Ralph was almost like, look at what I got. You know, Ralph says they get there, and there's an envelope waiting for Ralph at the desk with his per diem.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
You know, it was like a $200 a day per diem.
See,
and at that point, you should be like, really, I'm embarrassed now.
And Sam has a sick sense of humor and an arrogance about him to where that really is almost a dig. Like I've made plans with Sam to meet him in Vegas, other cities. He never goes, I'll fly you. You know what I mean? He's going, look, you're a charity case, dude. It's almost funny. Like, here's your per diem. It's almost a gag.
That's
well,
really
there you
weird.
go. Well, it continues. I am sure that you guys will continue this on the wrap-up show.
Ralph takes the per diem, right? He doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but see, per diem. Ralph, he's supposed to get around.
But hold on, Ralph felt he was out there under the guise of working, but he wasn't.
Sure,
like an example, and I don't mean to pat myself on the back for just being a normal person, but like today with the suit. Ralph would have just went Dominic insisted. Sure. I mean, you got to be insistent and go, look, I got to force it on you.
When I gave Howard his 50th birthday party, Dominic was like, I'm going to pay for half of it. That's my way of giving Howard a present.
Right.
Dominic sent me a check. I never cashed it.
Right, it's
I just was
unbelievable.
like, Dominic likes to give, but that was my gift to Howard. So I just never cashed it.
All right, Mark, you're on the air.
Howard, you know what I find interesting? Because Ralph doesn't do something, I guess, tangible, no one could imagine that he has any use at all. Now, we all acknowledge that you look terrific, and your fashions for your body, which is not easy to dress.
That's right.
We do all acknowledge that?
I acknowledge it. I enjoy Ralph, and I think Ralph's highly talented.
No one's saying, sir,
We're saying
he doesn't do anything that's important.
Ralph would have you believe.
But let me ask you a question. Why would you pay a tailor and not Ralph? Is
Exactly.
Ralph not
No, because listen,
worthwhile with what he does?
Ralph is going to take you to a tailor.
Right, no,
Right.
no.
But, all right, he's going to help facilitate the right kind of
What Ralph
suit.
offered is and I never said this. This is not a point. I made the point that what Ralph offered was insanely nice, but this Dominic put it to a new level, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm clearly a guy who likes convenience and I'm lazy. Dominic said, look, dude, this will be done at work, and he'll ship it to you. And I picked the better favor. That's all it was.
And Howard, can I say something? Ralph dresses you. Hold on a second. Ralph dresses you and does that whole thing. That guy's right. But Ralph would have you believe that it is an intensely high-pressure, long-hour, difficult job.
Time, yeah.
And that's where people get irritated.
Right.
He does do a good job. He does a great job on you. But even if it's 40 hours a week, I'm like, good for you, Ralph. But Ralph would make it sound like he's up day and night. You know, he thinks that when he wakes up at 2 in the morning and cruises the net and sees something that looks good for you, that's working. Like, he almost have you believe that he got up at 2 to do that.
If Ralph had made this offer like I got today first, of course I would have taken it from him and
But
paid
Ralph's
him.
offer is never going to be that good.
Right.
In other words, he wasn't able to make it easy enough.
Well, I would have considered it, but when Dominic put this on the table, it was like, whoa, you know.
I got to admit, Dominic sure knows how to get things done.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, and to me, for a guy like me, that's worth any amount of money, that convenience. Fuck.
Well, I can't wait to see you in your new suit.
But when Artie goes on the David Letterman show wearing the worst shirt in showbiz history,
right.
And then he comes on another TV show today with the same shirt, if Ralph's job only takes him 10 minutes, he's still worth it.
Right. Who cares how long it takes him?
Well, sir, I will get you a tape of Howard's Bill Boggs appearance, and you're going to change the shirt thing.
Hey, here's something that's going on.
Wait a minute. I don't think it's really about whether Ralph does something of value.
Yeah, that's not the question.
How he makes his, life around that one something.
Right.
And he always says he never has time for anything else.
All right, there we go. I'm going to end that discussion on Ralph. I'm going to move along. Does anyone want to hear Jessica Hunt? You can't be responsible for that. All right, anything else, Mutt?
Yeah, we're also going to try and decide who is the better life, Artie or Ralph.
Big discussion. Superfan Roundtable tonight.
Who do you want to be?
All right, Mutt. Thanks. I'll see you in Florida.
Excellent.
I'm sitting next to Mutt on my birthday.
Is that right? You got a seating arrangement there?
Hey, Ralph.
Douchebag on.
Yeah, real quick. Why are you going around, like, begging everyone to know that you got a gift from me that was money?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Why do you announce it on the radio for? Like, I got you some exorbitant amount of money. What are you bringing that in?
It's something that came into my head, and I didn't think it would be a problem.
And then you call Beth.
I mean,
hold it a second. And then you call Beth and you compare yourself to my girlfriend?
What?
You call her up and you say to her, gee, it's embarrassing to accept things from Howard. Like, isn't it embarrassing for you to accept? You know how you feel when Howard gives you jewelry?
That's not it at all.
Oh, please.
That's not it at all.
You're not my girlfriend. I gave you a gift because you worked for me, and I appreciate you.
And you've said
but you're not my girlfriend.
You're in two separate boats, and yours is leaking.
You said that on the air, and Beth has a way of twisting things.
She's not twisting anything.
Yeah, she does. Like the time she goes to you that I was an hour and a half late for a meeting with her and I wasn't.
That's what I heard from other people.
And then the other day when she said that I said that I was going to end up getting a room from somebody for free when she was the one who said to me that she got 2 rooms for everybody and I should just go. And I said, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And then she goes and says to
But what about what you said to her?
What I said to her
How did she twist this?
What I had said to her was, if you want me to say what it was, I won't say what it was exactly, but there was something that you had gotten for her. When I was shopping, early on in your relationship, I was shopping for you. You got a bunch of stuff. You picked something out. It was very expensive. And Beth wouldn't accept it. She didn't feel comfortable.
No, she didn't accept it because she didn't like it. She said, I'd rather trade it for something else because it's not my style, and I don't want you spending a lot of money on something I'm not going to wear.
You related to me that she was just not comfortable accepting
she didn't like it.
So expensive.
No, not at all.
And I was just saying I felt weird about it. I mean, like you two...
You felt weird about me giving you a Christmas gift based on your work performance?
Maybe he's not doing as much as you think he is.
Give it back to me. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Maybe you should be embarrassed.
I'm not that uncomfortable. No, but seriously.
He calls my girlfriend, and he's got to discuss with her. You go, you know how you get ashamed, they go embarrassed?
See, this is what you...
You're not my girlfriend. That's all I want to say.
This is what you...
You're not my girlfriend.
You're such a great couple. You two sit there, and you're two little, like gossips, and that's
no, we're
not. You guys love each other.
Just about you.
Sit there and read your little Us magazines, and your little In Touch, and all those other little things, and you love it, and you love just...
Whatever.
That's sort of what I imagine it's like when you and Ralph are in the closet with your little Us magazines and your little gossip, Ralph.
Right. Now go back to your job. Don't be busy telling everyone when I get you. Where are you? You there? Must have hung up on him. Ralph?
I think you hurt her feelings.
Might have hurt her feelings.
Douchebag knocked off?
Bubba.
Ralph needs a good slap. Maybe one of my hillbillies down here can set him straight. He needs to go to Bubba Man Camp.
What, are you ready for the wedding?
Yeah, got a couple questions.
Right.
One, you guys there's no agenda. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. We're just trying to be good hosts and offer you something. You know, if a couple people want to come over to the studio, they can. Dollhouse, fine. But hell, I don't expect, or you guys do whatever you want.
All right. Okay, because, everyone is confused.
Yeah, we're coming down for the good weather, really.
Yeah. And we're
Artie doesn't even want to go to the wedding.
Can you switch the ceremony to the dollhouse?
Yeah, Artie didn't want to go to the ceremony. I said, that's rude.
Well, here's the deal with Artie and the ceremony.
Right.
I didn't know I've had a lot of, because for down here, this is kind of a big deal, whatever. And I've had a lot of, hot, at least a half a dozen hot single girls want to come to the ceremony portion. And so I'm thinking, that would be like shooting fish out of a barrel for Artie.
Why do they want to come to the ceremony?
Well, because,
fishing.
Free drinks, free food, band, a lot of...
No, it's just rude, Artie. You don't say you're not going to go to the ceremony.
Yeah, show up for food.
I've done it plenty of times.
I've never heard of that.
Well, I don't care if you come to the church portion or not, Artie, but you have to come to the ceremony. I got some whores there for you.
I'll be around. Don't worry about it, buddy. I'm looking forward to seeing all this.
But I'm just saying, should I stack the deck with some of these crickets, or would you just rather try to do it on your own accord?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I just wondered.
Own accord hasn't been going too good. Hey, Ralph's pissed at you now.
Oh, well, he's mad at you. So don't...
Wait, hey, Ralph, go down with Bubba.
What the f*** is your problem now, Bubba?
I'm just saying, Ralph, sometimes you come a little cunty, come across a little cunty.
What's so cunty about? What am I saying that's cunty?
Ralph, listen to me. I don't got time for this bull. Call my show so we can get into this, okay?
All I know is there's an office pool on the over-under on your wedding.
Well, you know what? I could give. At least I'm marrying a girl.
You tell him, Bubba.
At least I'm marrying a girl. Whether it lasts a week or 10 years, it doesn't matter.
What's the pool, Ralph?
I heard a year.
I heard 6 months.
Over and under is a year?
In your defense, Bubba, I'm going with over a year.
Abso-fucking-lutely. She's been with me for 3. I got a prenup. I don't give a f if it don't last 6.
Oh.
Who cares?
What does the prenup say?
Yeah, how much do you owe her if you get divorced?
Well, why do you guys get into this shit?
Bubba doesn't have any money.
I don't have no money.
And wait, in the event of a divorce, in the event of a divorce, does Sirius not have to pay her anything?
She gets what Sirius gives him.
Hey, does she have money, Bubba?
No.
So what does the prenup say?
Well, I mean, I got a house. And, I'm probably house rich and cash poor at this juncture.
What's the house worth, you think?
Oh, God, who cares? $2 million. I don't know.
Nuts. $2 million in Tampa. That's a palace.
So you get to keep the house?
Well, I brought the house into the marriage, so, yeah, I'll take it right out of it, too.
So if you get married and divorced, you keep the house. Mm-hmm. Is she entitled to cash payment?
Yeah, a little bit.
How much?
It's based on a graduated yearly deal.
Ooh, what does she get for a year?
Yeah, if I have to Bubba the Love Sponge for a year, what do I get?
Come on, Robin.
Come on.
You're killing me, baby. Come on now.
If I do good for a year, what do I get?
Does she get anything if it's under a year?
Listen, guys, that's not right. I can't get it.
Come on, man.
You guys are some piranhas. You guys just can't.
Come on, Bubba, don't be cunty.
You guys are just some... See, look at Ralph. You're in 5 minutes ago. Now you're back on their team, and it's all against me. I mean,
the winds of change.
I'm not wishing them anything bad as a couple, but
no,
Bubba,
I think they're a lovely couple.
But Bubba took the under on the pool.
I do have a very influential friend in Tampa who has a prenup, and he just got married, and she's very beautiful, and he's very well off. He's a good guy, and the magic date of them being together for a year is coming up here, and I just saw him, and she gets nothing if they've been married for less than a year. And he said, I love my wife a lot, but I am telling you that I am looking at that magic year number, kind of thinking about, I can get out now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you evaluate it like 11 months. And
it's a business proposition.
But I mean, hey, she's a good woman, and this business is hard, hell, you guys are, well, Ralph's not, but most of you guys in the room are in it, and and to understand what we do and stuff, she puts up with it, and she said, now that's what this is going to open up a whole nother discussion, but she said, I've never done this, but, if I had a really hot little freak in the studio, that I could bring him back to the house.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but they always change after the marriage, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't want to do that.
Right. You see a year down the road if she's telling people to come home with you.
Right.
Do you ever worry that, this won't be as good, that, she's just not going to put out as much and be as free and open, like she did it just to get to marry you and stuff?
I worry about that a little bit, but as Ralph-ish as I'm going to sound right now, I'm the one telling her no more than she's always asking for it, and after we screw one time, she always wants to go again, and I usually can't because I'm tired.
Right.
So at this juncture, maybe she's just trying to lull me into a false, rubbing my belly like an alligator, trying to get me to
flip over.
I don't know, but at this point, it doesn't have a problem. And she's a freak. She really is. Honestly.
Here's the thing.
And the only way to find it out, really, Bubba, is to marry her, right?
Right.
I was writing Bubba's check last night, So
see, Howard, you don't got to do that.
Well, yeah, you do. So I'm sitting there and I'm like,
I hope it's as big as Ralph.
Yeah, just don't announce it on the air.
No, I mean, I just said, just a nice gift, And then I said to Beth, I said, I wonder if like Bubba's fiance has great tits and loves showing them and very proud of these tits. And I said, I wonder if her wedding dresses show a lot of titty.
I love that's what you're thinking of when you're writing it back.
And Beth goes, Beth says,
give me an extra zero by the titties will give me an extra zero.
Because Beth goes, you don't think she's going to show a lot of titty, do you?
During the wedding.
And I said, I think she will show a lot of titty at the wedding. Bubba, what is the answer to that?
What's the dress look like? Have you seen the dress?
Yeah, as much as I'm not supposed to. I'm a control freak. I pay for them. I want to look at it.
You probably get topless dress.
Right, yeah. There's no bottom. There's the big holes cut out in the chest.
See-through. Could you imagine the balls guys like me and Bubba must have to go up to a hot chick and go, listen, I'm worried this is going to be bad.
I'm worried that you're just not going to be able to keep up with us. Because we look like Tom Cruise and Mel Gibson respectfully and hot.
I mean, but that's the classic example of a guy. We're like cavemen, even out of shape. And you have a hot broad, you go, listen, I'm worried I'm going to be tired of you.
Have you seen the wedding dress? Is it a titty dress?
Low cut?
It's not really low. Well, it's kind of like a tweener. It's kind of low cut. You can see some top boob.
Top of the cleave?
Because Beth was showing me the dress she's wearing. She had two dresses. I said, bring them both. And then she goes, you think there's too much titty? I go, well, Bubba's wife is going to be topless.
Practically.
No, Howard, who do you think's got bigger breasts?
I think yours does.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does have some big bazookas. She's got the silicone.
I've seen them. I've seen them.
Yeah, you have. I had her whip them out of the... I had her rip
I saw
them out
Bubba's...
She got topless up here?
Not up here.
Oh.
I saw her somewhere else take
somewhere
the top
else,
off.
huh?
Yeah, I said...
in my bed. Bubba and I were in bed with her.
Show my boss how a certain fucking titty.
Shut up, titty. Here's the deal.
Didn't she fall in love with you, Bubba, when you were big fat Bubba, too?
Well, I was... by the way, I know exactly what my weight is. I just weighed in 5 minutes ago, so I could tell you if you'd like to know.
What is your weight?
I weighed 271.
Oh, my God.
You're thinner than Artie.
No, but I'm not by much. What happened to you?
No, but Bubba was 400 pounds.
I'm being fired.
He's creeping back up there.
No, the lowest I ever have been when you guys have seen me was 259. I was 259 when one of the very first times I ever met you.
When you were taking those water pills so you look thin on TV?
Well, I may have been really dehydrated.
Tucker Carlson.
My walking around weight's about 265, so I'm about 6 pounds heavy. But I've been...
Like Bubba's doing Tucker Carlson. He wants to look thin.
Right,
so
he's taking water pills.
Yeah. So.
But what about the operation?
You borrowed him for the night.
Are you taking pills for the wedding?
I was 340 when Heather met me.
Wow.
Yeah.
340. Okay.
Do you know your waist size? Because we just measured Artie for his suit for your wedding.
Oh, my God, what was that?
It was 50.
No, it was
44?
It was 48.
You were 55.
No.
Wait a minute, Artie.
My
you
waist size.
He said, wait a second. He said under your gunt was 40.
Get the guy out back on the phone right now.
Under your gunt was 48.
No, it was
your gunt.
He said waist size. Get that Gindaloon back on the phone. He said the waist size. By the way, you know what this guy just said? I paid him for this convenience.
Yeah.
He just called Ted. He goes, he wants me to come for a fitting now.
Artie got mad there. Artie blew the...
No, I was around, but
I got the numbers, okay?
Go ahead.
The chest, the gut. The stomach.
Yeah, the stomach.
55.
That was right. That's not what you wear.
Waist was 48.
Waist was 48.
That's under his gun.
That's not really a waist.
The gun was a different reading. Waist, the guy said waist. You're going to tell a tailor what he says?
I know where a waist is. I've never seen a waist like that.
I'm 6'11".
Artie tells us he's 6 feet tall. Then he goes, no, I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'10".
Artie, how much tit will you be showing?
Here's the funny thing. Artie's pretty solid. Like he doesn't look sloppy.
No, I'm an athlete. I mean,
and I'll tell you what.
I like to fight.
You're a retired athlete.
One time, Bubba versus Artie box.
You always want to fight. You want to fight, Bubba?
He wants to get you in that octagon.
I'd rather play in, like, stickball or something. I don't want to fight you, but I'm not going to fight this big dumb hillbilly. He'll kick my ass.
I couldn't play Artie in stickball.
Did you recover from your lipo, Bubba?
Yeah. I didn't. First of all, Howard.
I've never had the lipo. I've never gone that far where I had fat surgery, you know.
You had lipo?
No, I didn't. You, Howard.
Well, that's what I want to know. How's the operation going?
How's your lipo?
I didn't have
Did they lipo your labias?
I want to fight Howard now. The old times.
No, Bubba had a surgery on his thigh.
And he says it was to what? What was it for?
What was it?
From a parachuting accident.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what? I got the video to show. You guys are really getting on my nerves.
We're coming down to you, man.
Bubba had a too much eating fried chicken accident.
You don't eat on your thighs, Ralph.
Hey, Bubba, admit something to me right now. When you invited everyone here to your wedding, you never imagined anyone was coming.
You guys are worse than inviting our hillbilly crew up there. You guys are a bunch of prima donna little yenkas. I mean, you overthink everything.
But did you ever think that we'd show up?
I want to lay by the pool. I don't want to go to the dollhouse. I don't want to come to the
I just don't want to. I don't want to plan. I don't want to plan.
I'm Howard Stern. I don't plan for nothing.
It's going to be 80 degrees. It's going to be 80 degrees, by the way, in Tampa this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful weekend for your nuptials.
It ain't going to be swimming weather. I'm telling you. It's 80 degrees in Tampa
80 degrees
January.
is 80 degrees, bro.
It's 80 degrees.
It'll be breezy. It'll be chilly. The wind chill factor will be 18.
Bubba, is it swimming weather?
For you guys, it's swimming weather. For us down here, no. Nobody swims in January. But for you guys...
At 80 degrees, you don't swim?
We'll be burning up.
You guys will be the whitest people at the pool. Everybody will know the crew from New York.
Why don't you bring the dollhouse chicks to the hotel and then?
Well, there is this one girl who emailed me. I'm not going to mention her name, and she's pretty hot. She's actually real hot, and she was a big Artie fan. She's like, I'd like to go to the dollhouse Friday night if you're going to be there. I could care less about anybody else, but is Artie going to be there? And I'm like, I think so. And she's like, I'd like to, Artie.
Is that her last name, Belinda Artie?
No, her name really is, I'm not going to mention it.
Don't mention any names.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be known for one.
Yeah. There's a lot of girls that want to know that they want their name out there.
I did get confirmation, Howard, that Brooke Hogan's going to be at the wedding.
Oh.
That's who I'll be. Oh, be careful.
You know, Hulk wants me to have his daughter.
Well, he said you could marry her.
Yeah. He said, just compared to all the she goes out with, I would rather she be with you.
How's she looking? Is she hot?
She is hot.
Beautiful.
Hot. And she, what makes her hotter is that she's 18 and well, hold on, I can't be. This is my.
What makes her hotter, Uncle Bubba?
Yeah, Bubba tries to pretend like he's some sort of uncle to her.
Right.
Like he too.
And every once in a while, even on the show, I hear him slip and he starts to talk about how hot.
Howard, I could never.
You're so lying.
Oh, geez. No, I could set my buddy up with her probably.
You're so afraid of Hulk. You would
I'm not afraid of Hulk. I got respect for him. He's my buddy.
I understand, but I'm telling you, when push came to shove, if you were alone and no one would ever know him, Brooke would be sworn to secrecy, you would bang her.
What if Hulk died?
I would beat off.
What if Hulk died? Would you do her?
No. Well, maybe.
You'd do it at the funeral.
Yeah, he'd be like, you know what, Brooke? I know I'm not really your uncle. And
Right, he's doing her on Hulk's casket.
She's a very girl.
Yes, she is.
She's very beautiful. And I'm going to tell you something. We had this discussion on my show a couple days ago. I, honest to God, because I've known the family so long, and I know how she is, I think that she's a virgin. I do.
I agree with you.
Does she say she is?
No, no, I've never had a discussion with her.
You think she's had a finger in there?
I'm not going to go there. I think that she's a virgin.
I'm not going to go there. Look at this guy. Hey, bring her by the pool.
No, they're going to come in like on Saturday. I don't know what their deal is, but Hogan calls me up on last night, and he's in Vegas, and he wanted to know when the wedding was again. He was so up.
I watch that Hogan show all the time, the TV show.
Yeah, you love that.
Yeah.
You see the one on this past Sunday? He was wearing a Ned shirt the entire episode.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet. I have it on tape.
Ned's all excited. Ned wants to get screwed by Hogan.
Why would you speculate on her virginity, but not if there's been a finger there?
Well, I mean,
you're thinking about her in this way.
I'll catch heat if I talk about that. That's disrespectful talking about your best. It's just disrespectful.
Right, it's not right.
You got me locked up, Howard. You got
all right, I hear you.
Well, Artie, you want me to sprinkle in some crickets at the reception?
Well, why would I say no to that?
Well, I mean, it's up in the air whether you're even going.
I'll speak for Artie. Yes, he does.
I'm busting your chops.
As long as there's women, Artie will show up.
No, but wait a minute. I'm busting your chops. I'm going to everything. I'm going to come to Tampa and not go to this shit. I'm coming everywhere.
Are we going fishing?
Like whores to the reception?
No, Ralph, I'm not. I'm just, I got a couple extra seats, and I figured, 2 or 3 or 4, not that you would care, but 2 or 3 or 4 hot chicks.
And you're saying these chicks Artie doesn't have to pay?
No, Artie, for these whores.
I'll have cash anyway.
Paying. Artie doesn't have to
none of these girls.
What's a girl cost in Tampa?
Will Artie get a bill when he checks out on Sunday?
No, these are...
We know Ralph won't.
And even if he does, he ain't paying it.
He'll take the money off the table.
Artie, you still want to go fishing?
What do you mean fishing?
I thought we were going on a boat.
I never said fishing.
You said a boat. You would get on
a boat ride. I don't want to go fishing.
Boat ride.
36-foot fountain with 3.
You go out on a boat and you have a sandwich and, bring the hookers on a boat. They really don't have to. No one can see me.
About 4 miles and you tell them you have engine problems and they got a sucker swim.
That's right. Absolutely.
Hey, Bubba, can you drive the boat up to the hotel and just pick us up?
Yeah, I can. Let me tell you something. From your guys' where you're staying, I live 4 minutes from there.
You're kidding.
Oh, cool.
No,
hey,
I could take my moped down. I got a couple mopeds. I could take the moped down to the resort.
Does your girlfriend, is she going to do like a costume change? Like, is she going to do the wedding dress thing and then change it to
a cocktail dress or something?
A cocktail dress?
We're hillbillies. We don't even know about that shit.
Is she going to come by the pool Saturday in her...
Yeah, bring her by Friday.
I got some naked pictures of Heather if you want to see
No,
her.
I want to see that.
We want to see her naked for real.
Yeah.
No, she's got... Saturday's her big... She's got to do it.
Friday.
She's going to the dollhouse Friday.
No, but bring her by the pool so we can see her in a bathing suit.
Listen,
when you guys are sitting...
Well, you're on the air, Bubba. Just send over Heather.
You do your show and send Heather over to the pool.
While you're sitting there waiting for Howard to show up on Friday, we'll be at the pool.
Hey, I'm not Howard Ralph. You are. Can I get some Fred or Robin support? Somebody a voice of reason in there.
I'd like a naked.
Just teasing you.
A naked slideshow of her at the reception.
Let me tell you something. If you saw Heather naked, she's got the most cleanest shaved puss and the nicest tits. You would just go crazy, I'm telling you.
No, you do love her.
That's great.
No, that's it.
You better show him. He doesn't believe you.
Shut up, Ralph, like you care.
I don't believe she has the nicest puss. I want to see it.
Liar.
By the way, these are Bubba's vows. He's going to stand up and go, she has the nicest tits and puss.
Here's the deal.
This chick's hot. I'm fat. She likes me. She got a nice set of tits, and she signed a prenup. I do.
No problem.
Are you doing the whole your own vows thing?
Well, we wrote some bullet points down for the preacher, and he's going to kind of,
lead you through them?
Do you think, Bubba, everybody's going to burst out laughing when they ask, does anybody see why these two should not be married?
That part's not. Do you think I'm going to put that part at my wedding?
Will you say man and wife or husband and wife?
I don't know.
No.
I know that I got a couple outlaw bikers and Gene Lasker. They're going to be there for anybody like Sal and Richard that want to get brazen and get slapped in the back of the head. Seriously, Lasker is sitting right behind Sal and Richard.
Good. Keep them in mind.
Lasker's got an LED belt buckle, supposedly.
What will Lasker do to Sal and Richard if they take out their penis at the ceremony?
See, here's the deal. You can take out... I expect that towards the latter part of the evening once Heather's parents have left. They're a little conservative.
Right.
But And so I expect that, but if it happens too early, like if it would happen at 9...
Oh, there's a time. It's okay.
Lasker will beat the shot out of him.
Well, it's going to be fun. We're going to see you there. We'll see you there today.
We'll see you there. Yeah, if you guys want to do something, no, I can't even offer my hospital because you guys take that as a agenda. So you know what? If you need me, call me.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Bubba.
Bye-bye.
Good luck. All right, Ralph. Bye. We should do news, Ralph.
Defend Sal. I think he hates everybody.
No, just you.
Hey-o.
Now, how you doing today, Ralph? You took a little beating yesterday and today with Artie and Howard and your big check announcement.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit happens. What are you going to do?
But what about that conversation that Howard said you had with Beth? I mean, listening back, you didn't find that creepy at all?
Listening back to what?
Today, this morning. I don't know if you heard it or not. But Howard brought up the fact that you had talked with Beth about how you felt that you weren't sure whether you should open the gift and you were comparing it to something.
No. I explained it on the air. I mean, and Howard's not comfortable with me talking about it, so I'm not going to talk about it.
What about the amount of the check?
How much is it?
Yeah.
How many zeros? $400?
No,
seriously,
$450. Just ballpark.
Like, no, I would never say. I just thought it was a nice thing he did, and I don't see what's wrong with saying he did a nice thing. And the show's about honesty, and I sort of was getting defensive that everybody called me, and I said, well, hey.
I'm not going to call you until you tell me how much that check's worth.
What are we going to say,
really, Ralph? $600,000. I can buy a small car.
Ralph, I don't want the amount.
Kidding.
Ralph, I don't want the amount. It's your personal business. Good for you. Over or under 10 grand, though. Over or under? Can you give us that?
I would never say.
Just over or under on 10?
Way under.
Really?
He's lying.
He's so lying.
Way under.
Lying. Look at him lying.
Mother.
Smile if it's over. Your berry is growing.
Now, Ralph, when what if you hit the number right on the head when I do it? Kidding.
Now, when you said that, I mean, you couldn't see it. Everybody in this room literally cringed, anger, the whole 9 yards. Do you understand why people might feel that way?
No. Yeah, they're jealous.
No, we work. We work at 4 in the morning until 7 at night. You're at home scratching your balls looking at Star Wars figures. And we don't get any bonus. We don't get
You got a stiletto, right?
You get paid here. And
I got a stiletto.
You work here. You get paid here. I work for Howard personally, too. I do other things that, so
you got a bonus for your personal work. What did we get?
What personal work do you do for him?
We do all his work. I mean, we do his public work, which is everything.
You do the work for him on the air. It's a different situation.
Yeah, but
it's a lot of favors we do for each other.
These guys tie a rubber band around their cocks. Where's their check?
Good point. You're lucky to have a job, you freak.
I'd rather not get a bonus and be me than get 10 grand and be Ralph Sorella. That's for sure.
Oh, yes, you would.
All right, we're going to leave this happy place. I want to thank Shuli for coming by. JD, good luck at the AVN.
Yeah. Thank you.
I expect a full report. Richard and Sal and Ralph, have a good time down at Tampa. Enjoy the wedding.
I'm dancing with Ralph.
Teddy, thank you. Kevin, thank you. Steve, thank you on the phones. And most of
today.
Control my
fuck. All right. One thing that came up, it sort of started on the wrap-up show, and it moved it way over on Howard's show. And this was like, who has the better life, Artie or Ralph? And they looked at it a bunch of angles, like, who would you rather be, or who wouldn't you want to be, or whose life was more normal? But this whole sort of debate came up back and forth about whose life was more, or who had the more charmed life. So I want to go to the fans. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I want to hear from you at home, because everybody has something to say about Artie and Ralph. I mean, everyone has something to say about one of these two. So call us, 888-STERN-101. What, King?
There's no doubt about it whatsoever. You could even ask Artie. Ralph has the best life because he's Howard's brother. Yeah, Howard's brother.
So that's the best life, being Howard's boy?
Ralph has a better life than Beth.
Why? Because you don't have to follow.
They're both.
No, seriously. All jokes aside, he really loves.
Yeah, but
really
having the better life, does that mean you'd want to be him?
Yeah. No, I don't want to be Ralph.
You'd rather be Artie?
No, I don't want to. They're both white. They're both white.
That's what I was going for. There we go. He'd rather be Lester Green.
I want to be black. I want to be a black. I want to be a black
Beetlejuice.
What's his name?
Pinhead. King, what have you ever
I want to be a black
round table? Pete. Okay, who's got the better life? If you're gonna slip into one of their lives, which one do you want to be, or which is the one that you don't want to be? King does always make some decent points, but you know what?
being that it is the better life, he does have a better life. Everybody wants to sit home and do nothing and call into a show and tell everybody.
And get a $100,000 check.
And tell everybody what they're doing after the fact. But the point is, Artie does have the better life, and I would choose to be Artie. Artie's fat, he can lose weight, he's unhealthy, he can fix that He's close with his family, he's got tons of dough. You know what I mean? He can get laid like a champ if he really wants to.
So you're saying you want to be Artie
if I had a choice, I would be Artie, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's just it. Like, Artie, you're saying he could do all those things, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
like, I think Artie's, like, seems like a really depressed guy. Like, even when he's in a good mood, he seems like he's depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you're taking that. Like, yeah, he's in movies and on the best radio show in the world and everything else, but he's also, like, oddly depressed. You know what I mean? Juice.
Yeah, honestly, Ralph has got the perfect life. But the problem is everyone hates Ralph.
Exactly.
How would you feel to be so hated by every single Howard Stern? I mean, he loves it, but I could never love being hated by
He
everyone.
does seem to love it. He loves to, like, throw it in people's face. It's sort of like, hey, I'm the
No, but Artie's got the dream job, too. He worked his way up. He's just a regular guy, and now he's the top man on the Stern Show.
Go ahead, nurse. Who is the life? Who has the life?
Ralph has the life. Artie has the life, but he doesn't appreciate it. He's going to self-destruct. He's going to take some stupid Fox deal when he has the dream job now that's giving him all the money that he can handle.
You know, that's just it. Like, Artie could have the life, but somehow he has, like, stress, and he's unhappy, and he's miserable, whereas Ralph just seems to just, like, be hanging out. He's going to L.A., he's at Sam Simon's. He's just, like, does cool shit.
That's what I like about Ralph. Ralph, when he's here, he's with Howard and, dressing him or getting paid. They're great friends.
His belly.
Then when he goes to L.A., to Sam Simon's house, Howard gets jealous. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Howard when he goes to Sam Simon, he gets jealous because that's his friend, and he doesn't want him to be with Sam Simon. If you could hear it in his voice, I hear it.
Yo, Justin in West Virginia. Who's got the better life? Who you want to be?
First of all, I agree with King. I love hearing him on the show, and he's asking Howard about his apartment, how nice it was, and he's dying.
Niggas want to know.
It's got mowing. To answer the question, Ralph definitely has a better life. He does nothing. He gets to have all the perks. Artie has to come up with material. He has to work, get up early. Ralph definitely has the better life. Gets all these perks. I agree all the way.
Ralph he always calls in. He's like, what were you guys talking about? Like, you don't even know if he heard this show.
But that's what makes
Get me caught
Howard
up.
like him.
I hate saying I'd like to be Ralph, but, oh, man, I guess I would over Artie.
Yeah, but you gotta walk down the street and everybody just hates your guts, man. Where Artie walked down the street. I saw
Artie's like a god.
I see Artie all the time in the city, and he literally is a god. People come up to him, they want to, they throwing money at him, ask him to sign. They love him. They love him.
So
and even girls, look at these girls that want him. He's 200, 800 pounds, and they still want him.
800 pounds?
You know what I mean? Baby gorilla. But you know what point I'm trying to make? You guys monstrous, ugly, gross, everything, and these chicks still want him. Imagine if he was skinny, you know what I mean?
Man, you just destroyed this.
No, but listen. I love Artie. I met him a million times. I chill with him. He's a cool guy. But seriously, like, if he lost weight, dude, he'd be...
And lose that red mock neck.
Yeah, all right, let me throw a couple things
like
out
King
here.
Of all blacks, you know?
King's a happy dude, let me tell you. And one thing I want to say about Justin... Justin had a comment about King, about how he loved how he was asking Howard all about his apartment. I was just saying this the other day. I love when King does that, too. When he calls up and starts interviewing people about their houses and asks about these weird details and gets all excited, like, I really want to see King still host Howard TV Cribs. Boots, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they need to do Howard TV Cribs.
No, but we need to go to his
King
house.
as the host.
It'll never be his house.
No, even if it's not house, the Whack Packers' house.
Door.
Everybody's house. Don't do another Cribs without King as the host.
Yeah,
that would make the show beat.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you, man. King, he's got these nutty ideas, mowing, all that other shit.
Oh, he'd be like digging through their stuff, and he would be better than the real MTV
Did a black
Cribs.
person install your stereo? That's what.
In all fairness, I just want to see Howard's front door.
It's just an apartment. It's an apartment building.
No, it's not any apartment.
He's commenting on the doorknob. Yo, check out that doorknob.
Because he tries to be so modest. He knows well that that's just crazy.
Who makes that lock? Who makes that? That's like a double bolt, isn't it? That's like a Schlosinger lock. That one, right?
They make those in Africa.
That's a stainless steel
the best lock is ignorant. That course.
See?
That
so you guys know.
Just what King is, ignorant.
Oh, shit. Thanks.
So, first off, Justin got me sidetracked off. I gotta give King a plug, because he needs that show. I want that show.
Yes.
And I had something else to say, but I forget.
The Gilbert Show?
I don't know. I have no idea what the hell it was.
Let's talk about mud at the pool.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to mention that Artie's going to be on Conan tonight. It's 12:30 after Leno. Tonight, we were talking about Artie, so I wanted to throw Artie a plug. You got to see the man. He's sticking around. He gave up the private jet so he could do Conan, plug in the Beer League DVD, and then he'll be flying down to the beach. We'll see him down there.
What time is that over here in New York?
12:30.
All
right after Leno.
What do you think, turtleneck and leather jacket and corduroys?
It's a shame he doesn't have, like, his suit, his new suit ready already. And then, what the hell is the Ralph check thing? The Ralph check? What the hell is up with this check? King, you already said you think it's a 6-figure check.
I know how much it is.
Oh, yeah, I think about $150. $150 to $200,000.
This is it, because, like, we were talking about the whole Artie, Ralph, like, whose life is better. It came out that Ralph was sort of bragging about, like, the check he got from Howard. Some big fat check.
Oh, my.
And last year, he got a big fat check that he also bragged about. It's just sort of like, he sort of held the envelope up for people to see so they could guess what it is. I mean, is this guy making, like, a whole salary and one little bonus check, Boots?
I happen to know, and I'm allowed to speak about this. He got $50,000.
Jesus Christ. 50 grand, you think?
50 grand.
Where do you come up with this number from?
I got it from Ralph himself.
Really?
$50,000.
King, how much you think the check was?
Who cares?
What should it be?
$50,000.
$50,000. That's how much he got.
I can get that from my father.
Minus taxes.
I think he got $100,000.
You can keep guessing. I'm telling you how much he got.
Beat.
Who gives a shit? Honestly, we're not talking about Ralph. I care less about Ralph.
Does he deserve a big fat check?
He deserves nothing. The guy deserves.
No, he deserves it. He dresses him.
We were here a couple weeks ago.
He gave Howard a look.
Me and King were fighting back and forth about Ralph. King loves Ralph for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't love him, but he gave Howard a look.
You always stick up for him, dude. Don't say you don't like him.
Because he gave him a look.
Every time you stick up for the guy.
Ralph gave Howard a look.
Maybe he takes you out shopping with him, but I don't know
Howard
why.
even acknowledged that yesterday. He even said how his hair changed once he met Ralph.
Yeah, and then Artie
they
threw
look
in there
alike.
too.
They tried to do their hair alike.
You can not like somebody, but still acknowledge what they did good.
All right. I got Nurse and the Juice over here. Let's talk to you two for a second. This whole check thing, first off, is it a total douche move to, like, rub the check in people's faces? I mean, like, what the is that about? Exactly. And how much do you think this check was, Nurse?
I would have guessed $100 grand until Joey said it. Somewhere around Robin's car, whatever the bonus was.
Yeah, I'm saying it was a 6-figure check. I think it was a big, fat 6-figure check.
How much it is?
Juice!
See, I was lowballing. I was going 25, but I don't even think he deserves that, though. I mean, think of how much money he's making for the shit he does. They should not pay him at all.
He gets no money?
No money. I would give him
once a
absolutely
week.
nothing. I would make him pay me.
The outfits that he gets for Howard, that doesn't do it?
No.
Have you seen what he wears? He wears Adidas T-shirts with a Puma
he looks
jacket.
like King of all.
Yeah, but the way it falls
It
on him.
looks horrendous. Come on, dude.
Ralph dresses good, man.
Brandon, San Diego, you're on a round table.
He's a pimp.
What's up, guys?
Yo, kid, we are talking about Artie. We're talking about Ralph. Who has the better life? Who would you rather be? Who don't you want to be?
Artie, I'll be Artie hands down, because number one, Artie's got talent where it counts, man.
Yes.
Ralph is gay. Every gay guy can pick out clothes.
I'm not gay.
Artie's talented, man.
I love that he, hands down, I gotta be Artie, because Ralph's gay.
That's great.
Ralph is not gay.
I don't want to be the gay.
Ralph is not gay. Stop
it. Look, man, I got a whole nother thing I want to talk about. Eric
lied to me, Dominic. You have never misled me. You will help me make decisions to go on and make the right decisions. And I got to tell you, man, you never lied to me. You never told me this. Honest to God, you were great for me, and you helped me recover for this. This is now part of my recovery.
Okay.
Still 15 years later. I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't know.
Well, if Amy calls me, I'll give her a free divorce. And when Mary Jo called me, and forget why, you know who paid for it, and that was my
right.
And it was a lot of money. But all I'm saying is, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Right. But I think Artie, who I truly love, is just trying to say to you, you know, is it going to hurt the kids? And maybe that's a test you're going to give.
Yeah,
I think it's incredible.
Dominic, they're not 8 years old.
Well, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong.
Well, it doesn't matter if a kid is 8 years old. If a kid,
Are you telling me that at some point or another you don't?
Listen. There's a billion women on the planet. We're talking about.
There may or may
We're
not
talking
be
about
reasons.
specifically the woman who shot
And
Mary
their
Jo.
mother.
Listen, you want to know one other thing people are forgetting that she was underage when he was having sex with her, so there was another act of victimization going on.
Nobody wants to listen to me. You guys are doing a great fucking
Listen. The thing is, after I never met Joey's daughter.
Joey's going to fuck Amy Fisher. I hear it in his voice. He does not care. He's hell-bent on doing this.
But after I met his son...
I'm hearing that now they're going to just put the two of them in a house and see what happens.
Right.
That's crazy.
Am I right, David, or not?
You are brilliant. You're the only one that makes sense on this show because to me, you understand this show.
Oh, you're nuts, David. I'm going to get on Artie's side in a minute.
Yeah, well, listen. People make money off snuff films, too.
Really?
I don't know why I'm so smart, but I'm telling you.
But I can't see. It's one thing to have them have a meeting. It's another thing to have them dancing around town.
Hold it.
Going to Vegas.
Joey, it's a done deal, isn't it? Pretty much.
You're underestimating Amy. Amy has 2 kids.
Hold it, Dominic. I didn't get an answer.
Right?
I didn't get an answer.
She's a great mother.
I don't think she'll do anything to harm her kids.
Joey.
And if you two can put a show on,
I got to have a word in here. Joey.
I agree with Dominic. I really do.
Joey, you're going to have sex.
You've always been the voice of reason.
Wait.
And God bless you, and I love you.
So what do you agree with? He's saying not to have sex with this girl.
Well, that's not the issue.
That's not
I
the issue.
discussed that on the phone today before they even meet, whether or not they're going to have sex. So Amy's children have to see a headline like that.
So what's the issue?
You could sell this as a reality show.
You want to see them in a house?
Wait. What's the issue?
I don't even know. Howard's the only one that brought it up. I've never brought it up.
What is the issue?
If you can believe this or not, honestly, from my heart, I owe Amy a huge apology.
It's not about sex.
For me to get started into this another phase of my life, I owe Amy a huge apology, and whether anybody's there to see it or hear it or not, and I hope somebody is, because I owe it to her publicly, I really do, because of the last try. And the last try, I was a fucking maniac.
And by the way, this got the highest ratings of any Entertainment Tonight sweep special ever.
I'm sure it did, Dave. I'm not arguing there's going to be interest in this, but, after I met Joey's kid, Paulie, I honestly said to myself that night, I said, wow, that kid turned out great. He's nice. He ducked a bullet. He got through it, and he's going to be fine. And now you're dragging him back into it. Why test him twice?
Actually,
Artie, you and I have something in common.
Artie, in my defense to that, I love my children, and I'm sure you speak to Paulie, and he tells you he loves me. We have a great relationship. We go riding our Harleys in the hills and everything, and I have a great relationship with Paulie.
Oh, here we go again.
Are we there?
Yeah, we're here.
Go.
My son Paulie is not 12 years old anymore. He's 27. He's a grown man.
I know, Joe, but...
And my daughter Jessie, I'm sure you met. She's working hard and she's doing her thing. She's 24 years old.
He didn't meet Jessie, he said.
Oh, okay.
I never met Jessie, but, again, I just said to myself, God, this kid ducked such a bullet in his life.
Look, we're going over the same thing.
Right. I don't know that Joey's actually... Have you told your children of what you're doing?
No.
I haven't seen or spoken to either one of my beautiful children.
Wait, David, you got to shut up for 3 seconds and let the guy finish a sentence.
That's okay. You guys are doing a great job.
Joey.
Yeah.
You said you were interrupted. David jumps on every line you say. What did you say? You haven't seen your kids how long?
I haven't seen Paul or Jesse since I went into the county, and that was January. I haven't seen them.
So it doesn't sound like...
I've called and left messages for Paulie, but I haven't heard from any. I haven't heard from them. I know that they want to see me and speak with me, but I haven't. And for everything that everybody says about me, and we've all ducked this whole thing, just gotten through it. I am a very sensitive guy, and I know you guys a long time. And Howard, you were the only one there back 15 years ago when all this shit jumped off, and you were really the only one who gave me the chance to speak. Honestly, you really did. All right,
all right. Well, everyone's just saying to you, you better think this through.
I haven't seen my kids, and I really need to, but I just got out like 8 days ago, and I'm dealing with so much
There's something
bullshit.
wrong here between you and your kids if you haven't seen them for that long, so I would think real hard about whether or not you should see Amy Fisher.
I have a question. Did they visit him in jail?
No, he said no.
He hasn't seen them.
No, I didn't want them to, guys, because it's a real shitty place to be, even for the people who come to visit inmates. It's a bad place to be.
All right. Thank you, David. And David Kreef. Yep. Joey Buttafuoco, thank you. And keep us posted on what happens now between...
You got it, man.
All right, very
Listen,
good.
guys, honestly, I hope everything turns out all right. I really do.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Robin.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, Howard.
You let that guy have it in there.
Yeah, I have no more energy. I don't know. Just something about it struck me the wrong way. And I did meet Joey's kid, and I felt bad. I don't know. I feel bad for the kid, and now it's just. I mean, this is how anybody could disagree with what we were saying in there is beyond me.
Well, you were dead on, and you've been in show business a long time. Does he remind you of a lot of the creeps you've met?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you, I've met some creeps, but that takes it to another level, man. That's creepiness at level red. I don't know.
And the fact that he tried to feign that he cared and that
he cares about people in love. I don't know, man. It's a fucked up world. I'm glad I'm not that healthy. I'll be leaving soon. Okay, you guys can deal with David Creeth.
You know what's really fucked up? It's like everybody has a second chance. Everybody should get a second chance, except me. I'm not allowed to have a second chance in my life, I guess. You know, Mary Jo, God bless her, she's got a new guy in her life, and she's happy, and that's good. You know, my children even got a second chance in life because they were very young when all this happened to their mom, and it's, they got a second chance to move on. And like Ivanka always told me, that's why I fell in love with Ivanka. I said, because she always told me, when is it my turn? Don't you get another chance? It's like, I think I just got my second chance with Ivanka, and I really believe that. I really believe that now she's gone. So.
Good to see you, Jonathan.
Thank you. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Kim? It's good to see you, man. What's in the background? Good to see you. Everything good?
This is my computer. I don't know what kind of undesirables you guys are going to have in that room, so it's going to be plenty. May I start by asking who's the hot blonde in there? That's Cleto's girlfriend. Okay. Whose girlfriend? Cleto, my band leader. Yeah, what's up? Wide awake. I've been up for a while. I didn't realize I was late. I thought I was supposed to be here at 7:10. I apologize. That's fine.
Jimmy Kimmel, who I enjoy and, dare I say, love.
Actually, you had to explain your relationship. I thought it was very interesting, you explaining your relationship with Jimmy to Adam.
I was upset when Jimmy left my house. Jimmy came over for a week in the summer, and when he left, I was actually upset. I was shocked.
You were sorry to see him go.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I feel an emptiness.
Well, when Adam was here, he explained to Adam, he said, I don't know what happened. I thought you would be my friend, but I like Jimmy better.
Yeah, I always thought, like, Adam, like, when I first met you two guys, like, I didn't really know anything about you guys. And then I thought, well, maybe Adam's the more talented one.
He is, actually. He's just not particularly considerate. You'll never hear from him. I mean, Adam lives an 1/18 of a mile from my house. I barely ever see him.
Really? Is that right?
Rarely hear from him. Oh, yeah. He'll buy houses and not tell me.
It's weird. Like, and then, like, I started to get to know you. And then I started liking you better. And you even said to me, you said to me at the beginning, I remember you even said to me, I'm surprised you seem to like Adam better. I called you at one point.
I think I said it on the air. I think we had it.
You even said it to me in a private phone call.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and I said,
I know I'm calling you, but I know you like Adam better.
Because, well, you offered Adam a job. I go, yeah, I guess maybe I do think he's more talented or something. And then all of a sudden there was a switch.
Yeah.
And now I like you better.
I'm like, Adam's like the head cheerleader, Initially you think, oh, I'm really attracted to this great beauty. And then I sneak in, president of the student council.
There you go.
And then you and Sarah got, we went on vacation together for a couple of days, and then you came out to my house, and I really, I enjoyed being with you. Like, we would go fishing together, and it was like...
He was a good fishing buddy?
It was very Brokeback Mountain.
Who's the girl?
Oh, Jimmy. I suspect that like Jimmy has a lot of male friendships where he's a good guy and can relate to people.
And he can, actually converse
and enjoy
keep
them.
in touch. You know, he does all the things that could make a friendship. Yeah.
And this is so rare for me. I don't ever like hanging out with anybody.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to like kind of have a male friend.
But is Jimmy doing all the heavy lifting?
No, it's not like that.
No?
Right? I mean, we just
Did
hung.
you start it up, though? Did you have to get it started?
I think the moment where we really fell in love was we're out on that little boat together in the middle of the lake.
Fishing.
And I was goofing on Howard because he was so scared of this beautiful swan that was in the lake.
Oh, no, you were afraid of the bird?
And then this thing reared up and spread its wings, and I almost jumped in the lake and started swimming back to the house. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we were like the Two Stooges. I go, there's a swan that like they attack you. So it started attacking, like it started to swim in, and I ran, and then Jimmy goes, he's laughing at me and everything. All of a sudden, the thing starts running after him, and he runs.
I grabbed the oar. I was ready to fight the swan.
You were going to fight back.
Yeah, that's going to look good, beating a swan over the head.
That's a great headline.
Kim will kill swan.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Isaac, this is Taylor, and Zach, and we're Hanson.
We are Hanson, and we are about to go on the Howard Stern Show. Should be interesting.
It'll be fun.
We're psyched. Gonna be a good time.
Howard likes to get personal with his guests, ask a lot about their...
Yes, we've asked him to please keep his clothes on, because we don't want to see his boobs.
Well, you know.
Man boobs.
I think we're the type of band that people really, they want to get intimate with, I mean, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know.
Yeah,
Howard.
Fourth, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Wow, that was
not too intimate.
No nudity today. Let's keep it. Let's
No
keep the clothes
nudity.
on.
We're doing our best. Yeah.
The last time I saw them naked was a really long time ago, and I want to keep it that way.
All right, fellas. Have fun. We'll see you inside.
All righty.
Jimmy Kimmel is with us. Jimmy Live, weeknights at 12:05 on ABC. I'm happy to have as my guest Hanson.
Hey, thanks for having us.
All grown up.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened? You didn't come on when you were young.
Yeah, we're trying to get you guys in there.
I think it might have been dangerous for us to come on.
I think your parents maybe stepped
maybe
in.
they thought better of it.
Maybe, yeah. Somebody that was smart at that particular point was like, you know what? That might be scarring for an 11-year-old.
I think it's a mistake now, to be honest with you.
You know, it could be.
I still think you're too young. Come back in 10 years, then you'll be ready.
Yeah, we're psyched to be here.
Boys, what's it like? How did you get discovered? Was your mom pushing you into this whole thing?
You know what? We just were completely, overzealous, I think.
Yeah, I think we kind of had the antithesis of stage parents. It was kind of like we were dragging them to the gigs, not the other way around.
Well, but, I mean, clearly we had a lot of help. I mean, I was 6 when we started singing. We played our first gig when I was 6.
I was always so angry with you guys. You were young, and you were like, you were probably getting laid more than I was.
No, they weren't.
And I equate everything in my world with who's getting laid and who isn't.
Sure. Right.
And I mean, okay, you were 6. Maybe you weren't getting laid. Maybe you were getting jobs. I don't know what you were getting.
Who
But
started them with instruments? I mean, who told you to pick up a guitar?
I think it was Isaac. You wanted to play guitar because he loved Chuck Berry. So he was like, I want to play guitar.
And obsessed with Johnny B. Good. And the first stuff I heard was like 1958 stuff like, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Eddie Cochran.
And then you got the other guys into it? You said, well, you play this and you play that?
Well, actually, the greatest story about it is the fact that we started writing songs and we were just singing. Nobody, we had like,
who wrote
guitar
Bop?
and keyboard. The 3 of us. We wrote it when I was 8.
Around?
Yeah, I was 8.
Just screwing around and you wrote that. Boy,
wrote
that's
a
good.
hit song when you were 8, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, we people go, Bop. Where'd you make up Bop? Well, we listened to doo-wop music when we were growing up, so like that's where that makes perfect sense.
Did your dad beat you like Michael Jackson's dad did? Like that guy really knew how to really work that Jackson 5.
He was definitely.
He did.
He was good.
It was like a good dog team. They just.
So nobody beat you.
No beating.
No,
I don't think our dad. I don't think our dad would understand that. Like he was the guy that like he'd come home from work and like my mom would be like, the kids were like they were totally like screwing up today, and then he'd be like, okay, come back here, and then he'd pretend like he was supposed to like give us a swat or something.
But you
like
guys
that.
were clearly way more talented than any of the kids in your high school. I mean, you guys actually had a professional
sound.
sound.
They weren't even in high school. He was 8.
Yeah, you were 8.
Well, we were homeschooled too, which is interesting.
Oh, that's right.
Who homeschooled you? Your mom?
Our mom.
No kidding.
So you never got out of the house. No wonder you joined a band.
Are your parents? Are you?
Good point.
Are your
It was
parents?
the only way for us to get out of the house.
Are your parents still married?
Yeah, they're still married.
They're still married. Like it's a healthy relationship, right?
Pretty healthy.
And what did they do with all the money you get? You guys sold something like 16, 17 million, more, 25 million. How many albums did you sell?
We sold 15 million.
15 million.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some dough hanging around somewhere.
There's,
There is.
we've been lucky to, we can survive.
How did that work out? Like, in other words, where did all the money go? In a separate account? down?
To be honest, our parents were so freaked out that everybody was going to be like, okay, here's the stage parents, like, going to do the classic thing, that they were really conservative when we were too young to really manage it.
They did the opposite of take our money. They put it, like, all in bonds.
Good.
It's like,
So in other words, you guys don't have to work the rest of your lives,
So all the money's
do you?
there?
Well,
oh my God.
Well, except for the money that we've thrown we started on record company, so we're, spending money on that.
Yeah, that's and
is that wise to start your own record company?
Not at all.
I mean, why risk your own funds?
Why stay in the music industry? It's like the worst industry to be in, period.
But honestly, Howard, it's kind of like you being here. It's serious. It's like the decision to be in control and to know your audience. I mean, that's what it was.
But how do you promote your music then? And doesn't the record company go out and get you on radio and all of that?
Howard's on Howard Stern.
That's true. That'll sell enough records.
That'll sell enough records.
Actually, what we said was
going.
we're just going to quit. We're going to not do anything else except for we're going to focus on getting on Howard Stern in that way.
We want to be the.
But wait a minute, you bring up a point because they were a young band. You had a record. You were on a record label, and you had a great deal of success. And then what happened?
Well, basically, Universal and Polygram became one, and we were part of a complete, basically a clusterfuck of labels that were forming together. I mean, you've seen, like, basically that was the biggest merger ever, and we went from a Mercury Records, which is this classic kind of rock and roll label, to a rap label.
We went to Island Def Jam.
So we were on Island Def Jam.
Wow.
So we were like, you know what? I don't see Hanson Def Jam working.
But weren't you like kids, so they try to force feed what you should put out? And
Definitely, there was some of that. We made a documentary about our last record, not the record that's coming out now, but the one before it, where we left our label, and it kind of shows people that all the crap you go through, it's not even force feeding, it's just the fact that right now in the music industry nobody knows what the hell they're doing, and you've got these A&R people who are supposed to be keeping your project going, and they're just jerking you around.
Why didn't you try doing gangsta rap? I mean, certainly you boys could do that, no?
Well,
it was the whole.
Yeah, exactly. We just do the beatbox.
I can't believe this kid's 6 years old. It's unbelievable.
That's very mature.
Now, here's something I was surprised to learn. All three of you are married.
Yeah, I remember when they started getting married. You were one of you was still in your teens, right?
I mean, married when you were a teenager?
I got married. Well, you have to think about this. Like we just said, we started playing when we were really, really young. Honestly, I would have never said that I was going to get married young, but when you're 19 or whatever and you've been doing your career thing for almost 10 years already, you're a completely different headspace than most 19 years old.
No, you're not. You think you are. You'll be divorced in a few years. Trust me, all of you.
They're
I've been married for 5 years.
You have been married 5 years is
and
nothing.
I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah, they started doing everything.
Hey, what can you say?
Do they
doing
sing?
everything.
Yeah.
Now, did you get married?
We are certifiable.
You guys are super religious, right? You're born again types, right?
We've all grown up, in church.
In church.
Yeah.
So maybe
I was surprised to hear you curse just a second ago.
Yeah, me too. I was shocked.
I was a little shocked too.
What do you mean?
But you know what? But here's the thing. You're super religious and this and that, so you're probably encouraged to get married young.
Did you have premarital sex?
Did you have premarital sex?
My kid was born 7 months after I got married. So
so you
mine
did.
was born 4. Yeah.
All right, so you boys do have premarital sex. Did you bang any other chicks besides your wife?
You know what?
That's a no.
I made one promise to my wife that said we wouldn't talk about that particular thing.
Did you have a sex life before your wife? Because I'm worried about you. Didn't.
Yeah. No.
You didn't. It's unfucking believable.
Bop.
Bop is right.
That's what it's all about, you know.
How come
I'm
not
worried about you.
Wearing
I'm going to tell you
rings?
why. Because if I was your father, I'd sit you down and say, listen, I know. I got married young.
Yeah.
You know, there are things to experience in life.
Yeah.
5 years, nothing. 10 years. 15 friggin' years. You're still going to be a young man.
Yeah.
And you're never going to have any other poontang.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't look at other women?
Dude, I mean, are you kidding? Of course, everybody.
You're surrounded.
Guys,
good-looking boys.
Yeah, of course, guys see other women. But the thing is, honestly, everybody's got their own.
Zach,
track,
how old are you?
21.
21. When did you get married?
Last year.
Last year, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Now, where do you meet?
I'm going to smack you right in the head.
Where do you meet these girls?
Yeah. In the
Backstage
south.
shows.
In the south.
At the shows. Oh.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Are they super hot? These broads?
Yeah.
You know where they're going to fuck a lot of chicks is before they marry their second wife.
That's right. Between the first and the second wife, they'll make up for lost
according to
time.
Howard, we won't have that problem because clearly we're all going to be divorced in
exactly.
a couple
You will
years,
be.
maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You guys think you know everything.
I got married
Trust
at 20.
Me. Yep. Jimmy's divorced.
Guess what?
I met my first wife, 19 years old. Dad, boys, I've been through it.
Yeah. But how long were you married, Howard?
What?
How long were you married?
What?
How long were you?
20 years. 20 years. Yeah. And listen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
That's great, though.
It's
That's
too young
better
to
than-
make that kind of decision.
Yeah, well, that's better. I mean, that's amazing that 20 years. I mean,
Right, that is
that's a
amazing.
But is that what you're shooting for?
Yeah. You're shooting for a good 20? 20 you can do. That I understand.
No, but it's better than the
walk in the Zach, you didn't have premarital sex?
No.
And you didn't. And this is the first girl you ever had?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
You've never had sex with a different woman?
No.
You got to be shit.
How far did you get? I mean, what would you do before you...
Yeah, what
would you do?
What's the rules on you religious guys?
You know what
I read? I'm going to tell you what I read about religious guys. Can I tell you something? These kids now who take the vow of chastity until...
We're not one of those kids.
Right, but listen to this. They're saying those people who hold out for marriage have more STDs than the ones that don't. Because you know what? They end up banging in the ass.
Oh!
And I could say that. You boys are a bit.
The thing is, it's not a religious, like someone has some cloak
I hear
over
you, but
It's
okay,
just
you got a moral
it's
thing.
Just a personal everything.
You're nice
everything's different.
boys.
Yeah,
I like that.
we're
I
just-
understand you're not out banging everything that walks. I respect that, but you can bang a few things. As long as it's on my kids. So, anal...
As long as they're not yours.
But anal is allowed before marriage, right? What is your rule? What is your rule? What is your rule?
I didn't have a rule. I just didn't really feel...
Kissing is okay, right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling the titties, no problem. Over or under the shirt?
Sure. All of that.
That's okay.
Sure. Why not?
You know what it is? It's just,
Could you get your finger wet? I can talk to Zach. He's 21.
Well, obviously, the other two got more than
I
their
understand.
fingers
But could you
wet.
get your finger wet before you get married? I'm asking your personal rule. I understand it's a choice.
What I decided to do?
Yes.
No.
You didn't get your finger wet.
Oh.
What about your foot?
I did swim. I have done swimming.
It's a fungus.
Zach, it was
You get
okay to
fungus from that
kiss.
stuff.
It was okay to kiss. It was okay to touch the titties.
Yeah.
But not to get the fingers. Not to go below the waist. Am I correct?
I mean, I don't know where he got that rule from.
I know.
What I'm saying is, what
Kids
I'm
are
saying
free.
is, no,
From
what I'm
hanging
saying
around
is,
with you two.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think any of us really thought about it that way. No, nobody was going like,
but Zach's hardcore.
Well, wait a
Zach's
minute.
a really good
We
kid.
can't talk to you
He's like
because
Jesus.
you went all the way.
Yeah.
At least I got magic, though. Show her who's boss.
My soul is still capture the mission area.
Stupid Scarlet Witch.
Yep, she's everywhere.
I forget that Punisher can see through walls.
Yes, he can.
So annoying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That didn't work out.
He's just sitting on that turret, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is.
She can reach so stinking far.
Yeah, she can. I think they upped her.
Charge! Us against the world.
Dead. Oh, you had a game, bro? All right, let me.
I can't beat that Scarlet.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Magneto raised me to never stop fighting for what I believe is right.
Wait, what?
The portal's reversed.
I didn't have my. There we go. All right, request it again, bro.
That's real quick.
This should help me heal. Ah, that's better.
There you go. It's popped.
Oh, man, I can't. I should have went around it, but it's taking longer.
A gift from Khonshu. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Goodbye for now.
Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way. Thought I'd go ahead and try.
Walked in and died. Yeah. Let me skip some.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
There you go. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. This is your favorite song of all time? Nice. All right, we're going to do one more quick play. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So pick up that. Now, this time, pick your character so you can warm up. New bruh.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Oh, okay.
I am Groot.
I do. It's a Western skin, bro. That's such a fire skin.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I am Groot.
I know. How do we keep ending up in these situations?
Yeah, it's the arcade style.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Nice.
Good. Left side, right side, right side, left side.
Both the tanks are down.
Oh, run. Oh, backside, backside. Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
Backed up.
You're probably gonna have to get him. Our tanks are both up close.
Oh, I'm in it. Got the time of my life up there.
Oh.
Should be able to respawn.
Nice.
Another down. Another down.
Nice.
Keep me alive. Keep me alive.
Hold this garage if we can.
She's trying to get away. Oh man.
I got a 1v1 in with the rocket and beat him. Let's go.
Oh.
Back up, back up.
Nice.
They do have a squirrel girl now.
PJ, thank you for the follow. How you doing?
Oh, she got me.
How's your day been? Welcome in, welcome in. Playing some Marvel Rivals. Oh my goodness. Let's back up here. Oh, oh man, the Hawkeye got me. Look at him. Doing good. I'm super thirsty from talking a bunch. What were you talking about? Hope you got some water. It's always important to stay hydrated, okay?
I got Moon Knight.
Always.
Sweet. Good job, good job, good place. Johnny's back. Lit, nice.
Was talking Pokemon with the wife. Oh, nice. Are you guys big into Pokemon and like some of the the retro games and stuff like that too? I know a lot of people collect cards and play the games. I never played Pokemon though. I wasn't allowed to play or like watch any of the shows.
Oh my goodness, how did I keep you alive?
That's what I'm saying. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Emma, back up, please.
You and Emma got beef, evidently.
Clearly, I think she got mad.
Oh, you little punk.
All right, this Mantis is about to get the.
They get me. They're focusing me now.
Okay.
Which
Oh my
Pokemon,
goodness.
like the anime or movie or game? Oh, okay. I think they got it. Maybe.
Maybe I have my ult when we get there. Do you have your ult, NTF?
No.
Oh wait,
66.
you're playing. I thought you were playing Star-Lord. That fast.
I wanted to.
Bro, get this guy off my. Oh, okay. I got something for him. He thinks he's good. He's not.
Yeah, stay in that
man.
room, honestly. Oh my goodness, I can heal you like crazy in this room. But we do got a touch point now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh man, he got
What do we have
4.
for DPS? Okay. Try and see if you can
I'm in the
focus
corner over
that flyer for us, TC. He is
Who is
focusing
it?
me really hard. Star-Lord.
Okay, yeah, he's. I'm on him currently right now.
Okay, I have my ult here. Let's see. Anyone wants to have ours?
Yeah, they all want me dead.
Okay, nice TC.
I can still drop my ult when you drop yours, though, Era.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
that
do
we
it
get
now.
damage boost.
Oh man, right. It didn't work. It didn't work. Dang. He's just gonna jump off with me. We are attempting a soul
Nice,
link.
nice. Above you, TC, behind.
Nuzlocke challenge
No.
on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, what is that? What does that mean?
Little punk. You ran
Our
away.
little one really likes the TV show. Aw, she's a Pikachu fan, of course.
Nice.
Pikachu is very cute. That makes sense.
Now,
That
don't
makes
run
sense.
now.
Okay, Emma's gone.
Give him a
Nice.
moment.
Okay. Nice. Great job. Let's go. Anybody else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
How's the music to game ratio? Probably too low, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say because I am not familiar with like the activities in the game
The song ratio.
or some of the terms that people use in the show and stuff like that. Oh, that was a great ult. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna keep pushing up here. But what games do you y'all normally play? PJ? You and your wife. Must be a good time player. Logging it down with the I'm glad that you recognize. I'm so glad that you see. Oh my gosh. I am a Titan main at heart. This is true. This is true. Yeah, Destiny is definitely one of my favorites. And honestly, Groot is just... I've always enjoyed the self-sacrifice aspect.
I'm about to have.
And Guardians of the Galaxy had... Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Oh no. Oh, they got me?
I ulted before he got me.
Better than there's
Oh,
dirt.
I almost lived.
PJ, you're onto something there. You're onto something there. No. We always mess around and joke around. I can appreciate all the classes, but Titan, you know, Titans
so hard
are.
to get away, bro.
Titans are my favorite. We haven't been playing much lately since we moved. Forced to adult. Understandable though. A lot of things going on. How, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your little one? Because I can only imagine like moving and then having a little one. Let's see here. I was not trying to solo ult her, but it just worked out that way.
Moon Knight's looking.
No! Almost got me. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Dude, the nap chain's got our Wanda messed up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't want to die! No! I was trying to go into the thing. To that room where the heals was. She's a 1.5 years. Oh, wow. Absolutely adorable. But yeah, like I was saying, I can only imagine like moving, you know, getting all that situated.
Oh, dude.
Taking care of family business, like making sure everything's good. That's a lot. I did, cause I actually follow you, and I did see you guys.
We gotta get up here on this thing.
What?
Oh, we're live. A couple of days ago. Was it like yesterday or so? And so that was nice, because it's been a while since you guys have been streaming. Ah, they tried it. They tried it at the end there. Couldn't get the strange portal. They're in time.
Take that L.
Let's go, MVP.
Let's go.
We have been on and off for about 3 weeks in a row. Oh my goodness. Well, praise the Lord that, you know, everything's good, everyone's healthy and recovered, and we pray that no sickness, illness, or disease will come near you guys.
I think I want to get a ranked
in
match
Jesus'
in
name.
first.
You want a what?
I know a lot of people
Get a ranked game in.
get sick
Oh,
during
Before we
the
swap to ranked.
yeah, during the seasons changing and stuff like that too. But we were praying and hoping that everything is good now. Yeah, first stream in 2 months. Yesterday, yeah. That is crazy. We've been trading the sickness. Oh man, from one to another to one to another.
New job, new germs.
New job, new germs.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's real.
I mean, I guess, man.
Yeah, you go out there and you get exposed around other people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially around this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess.
I'm assuming you work around
Especially
a lot
for
of
PJ's
people.
gig.
Yeah, I'm assuming you work around like a lot of people too. Some people, I'm telling you.
TC, you stole his main, bro.
Listen, I'm telling you right now. If he does, I'm gonna say it in chat. I'm gonna say it in chat.
I'm Luna Snow.
You're gonna say it in chat. What are you typing out?
In darkness.
Oh, and now I took his other main. Bruh, do sell?
Bruh,
TC,
do
who's
sell.
team?
Oh my
TC.
My gosh. You
Back
dropped
us out
it.
of this game.
Oh my gosh. What in the world?
Oh,
TC.
Don't have any formal martial arts training, do you, Spider-Man?
Quick play.
I'm around about 250 people each day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm a tank.
I'd be taking my my Lysol wipes with me. And my my spray too.
Girl.
Do we have 2 tanks now? Oh boy.
We don't have 2
Gotta do
tanks?
a comp match with 1 tank.
I'll do it. I'll do Groot. I'll do Groot.
Well, you're our other heals.
No, someone else is playing heals.
Oh, you're right. Somebody else is heals.
They can't hit me, dude. I'm just freaking them out.
Oh my goodness, Squirrel Girl, bro. She's just having a good old time right out in front of us.
Get her out of here. So we have 2 dives. Hell is dead.
No, I'm swapping off a dive.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no.
Alright, we're gonna walk up here. I'm trying to get. Oh. Gotta back up. Oh no. Let's try. Alright, good luck, guys. Gotta get in bed for tomorrow.
Backing up.
Have a great night, PJ, and God bless you. Thanks for
Good
stopping
night
by.
and God bless you, PJ. Tell Guy and the little one I said howdy.
What's up? Oh no, it should be. I don't know where it went.
Oh man, they froze me. Oh man.
Sorry, I got wrapped up in a squirrel stampede. Fighting for my life.
Okay.
Try again.
Fair enough.
Okay, I have my ult. I might use it. I kind of want to use it on. Oh, they're here. Oh,
It's okay.
I don't think. What did even happen? What even happened to my ult? I don't know.
I
what
am not
happened
sure.
to it.
Oh, if it hit Magneto's shield, it insta deletes it.
I'm not
Magneto's
sure.
behind, guys. Magneto's behind.
I got ult.
Yeah, like that. They are trying so hard right now.